Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network. You know what time it is. It's an away game. So we got the same crew as usual, but little things are different. We got some new individuals in the studio with us. Booner, my guy alongside me, winning all this money. Just doesn't give me any of his winning parlays, but regardless, we got Nick in the audio booth from Woodward Nights, dude.
Started off quick.
We got some guys in IR, so some people are stepping up. Like Nick from Woodward Nights, he's stepping up to the occasion. He's got the Lions jersey on, he's locked in as well. And then, of course, my guy, dude, Spenny. Spenny in the TD booth. Spenny and Nick, dude. I like this lineup today. We got an all-star team today, man. I'm fired up. No offense to, Mike or Lucas, but we got the boys here. We're ready to go. People are chiming in already, man. The Lions travel to Baltimore to take on the Ravens, and all-time Ravens lead the series 5-1 in 6 games. So, it's a good football team, and Lamar Jackson is freaking Lamar Jackson. So we'll break all that down and more. I want to get into the injury report because that just got at least released. I don't know, the official one isn't out yet, but we have the DetroitLions.com one, which we'll be referencing. First, couple guys that are out for the game. Jonah Jackson, not playing. He's out officially. Did not practice all week. He's ruled out. David Montgomery, we kind of knew this, did not practice all week, has the rib injury. He's ruled out as well. A couple other guys that are questionable. My guy Josh Pascal, questionable. We'll see if he plays. He had light practice all week. I'm hoping he plays. Maybe that's a positive note. James Mitchell, questionable as well. He had light practices all week. Craig Reynolds banged up. Brian Branch, he had light practices, but again, this is his birthday, by the way. So happy birthday, Brian Branch. Happy birthday, Brian. Shout out to him. And then Jahmyr Gibbs had light practices. So again, some important pieces there. You got David Montgomery out, and Craig Reynolds and Jahmyr Gibbs are both, banged up. Yeah. So, yeah. Any concern you got for the run game, Booner? You got Jonah Jackson out, but of course, Vaitai and Jonah were out last week, and offensive line didn't do too bad against a pretty good front seven from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, I mean, the only concern I have is this whole Craig Reynolds thing. That number 2 running back for today. You have Jahmyr Gibbs. From what I've heard, and I wasn't able to tune into Woodward in Maine, but when we did Woodward Nights on Friday, Broder said he thinks Craig Reynolds and Josh Pascal both are going to end up being a go, and Craig Reynolds will be. So if he's a go, that is very good news for the Detroit Lions, especially going up against this Ravens defense. You have to have the pieces and have to have everyone, especially in the run game, to set that tone. We saw last week, too. It was interesting when David Montgomery went down, you have no Jahmyr Gibbs. You saw them kind of, and everyone talked about it all week, was Amon-Ra St. Brown was kind of used in that little, short passes type run game, and kind of they switched the whole script there really quick. Ben Johnson did. Yeah. This week, I think, you have Jahmyr Gibbs, you have Craig Reynolds. If he's good to go, you're able to establish that run in the way you want to now. So that's where I'm like, with these injuries, I'm glad Jahmyr's full go. Ready to go.
To me, this is a game where Ben's going to have to be, he's going to have to be locked in. The offense is going to have to be really creative. Wide receivers running the football.
Plan too.
Yeah.
I truly do.
And it's a good matchup. You got young OC on young DC. So, your guy, Michigan man.
Yes.
DC.
And this is a good defense, too. This is the second best defense in the NFL right now.
Yep.
Statistically, this is the second best defense in the NFL. You're going in there. It sucks you have no David Montgomery. That hurts a lot, especially when you're trying to. But I saw a stat. I saw a stat last night when I was scrolling through the internet, the tube. I saw this is a matchup of the second best defense and the third best offense or fourth best offense in the NFL. So this is a top 5 matchup here.
Yeah, someone's car alarm's going off. That's amazing.
Not me.
But speaking of Mike McDonald in the defense, they are similar to Ben. They switch up things on a week-to-week basis. It's hard to predict what they're about on a consistent basis.
Yeah,
that's what makes him such a good young DC. But the other interesting part about this Ravens defense, and Spenny, I'll go to you on this, man. 11 different players have a sack.
Yeah.
And they lead the league in sacks. They can get you from anywhere. I mean, Kyle Hamilton, Easy's guy, had 3 sacks in a game.
Yeah, they're deep at all positions. They can bring pressure from multiple different places on the field. So you got to be aware Jared Goff's going to be making some calls at the line, calling out pressure, making sure his offensive line is ready to go. And the pressure up the middle is kind of what hit the Lions last week against Tampa Bay with 2 good linebackers. And you're going up to another matchup with 2 better linebackers.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough. You got to make sure the offensive line is settled, ready to go. They know who they got. And point out that mic. Booner's the mic.
You want me to throw the helmet
Booner,
on?
no one's
I'll
scared
run
of you.
someone over.
If you're the mic, no one's scared
Did
of
you see my helmet last night? I looked pretty scary with the helmet on.
Yeah. No one's scared of you, Booner, as the mic. I'm
Okay,
telling you right
you'll
now.
see.
I got Spenny. He's blocking you. He's holding you still.
I don't
You ain't
know.
moving an inch.
I don't know.
Okay.
Not a chance.
No, not a
I'm getting
chance.
right
Not a
by.
chance.
I'm getting right by Spenny.
No,
I'm
you're
very
getting
confident.
pancaked.
I'm confident.
Are
Let's
you
do
a
it right
machine?
now.
Spenny's a machine.
I'm a machine.
And Nick, I want to go to you too because we talked earlier about Jared Goff, and Spenny's right. This needs to be another big game from Jared. I think this is one of those games we saw at the second half of last week. No run game, no problem. Jared Goff threw you to victory. I hate to say it because that's not ideal, but we'll see how Jahmyr Gibbs goes, but you might need another game like that from Jared.
Yeah, you hit on it earlier. Big Ben Johnson and Jared Goff game, especially in this passing game. Big game from J-Mo too, I think.
Yep.
I think he's got to be an elite wide receiver. This is his 3rd game back now. We're gonna get creative with J-Mo, and St. Brown and Laporta got to have big days as well.
Mm-hmm. And people chiming in. Look at this. Steve and David. Damn, Spenny, working 11 days in a row or not? What's going on with you?
You know, we're grinding. We're grinding, baby. Grind don't stop. That's what it is.
You want to hit a social shift while you're at it?
No.
No,
All right, I just wanted to
yeah,
say.
Mike Bell says Spenmo working hard. Yeah, shout out to Spenny,
Shout
man,
out
holding
to
it down
Spenny,
for
man.
us.
Last night was fun. Me and
last
Amber had
night
a
was
screaming
fun.
match.
Yeah, how was the watch party
The
yesterday?
watch party was a blast. The pregame we did, I walked in, and me and Spenny got into a screaming match.
Hot.
I pressed his buttons. I knew what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least he's
I don't,
honest. He
I don't
knows.
get mad and scream a lot, but somehow Spenny got me yesterday.
Yeah.
Spenny knows just how to trigger you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people actually do. More than I would like.
We're figuring that out. People are talking about the horn in the background. This person needs to damn hit their. What is going on
Silver
right
Honda Civic.
Is that your Honda Civic?
now? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Nick, is that you?
What are we
Red
doing?
Toyota gang.
Randy P says the Ravens haven't faced an
Oh, it's
offense
off.
like the Lions. There you go. Oh, yes, car alarm's off. Randy P says Ravens haven't faced an offense like the Lions, which is fair. But I could argue besides the Chiefs, the Lions haven't faced a defense like the Ravens defense.
I think this is the toughest defense.
Yeah.
yet. I would say that because the Chiefs didn't have Chris Jones. Like they don't.
And
They
that's fair.
didn't have a full defense, and they're right now the Chiefs defense is buzzing. It wasn't Week 1. This is the toughest defense of the Detroit. This is the biggest test I think of the season.
Yeah.
Really. Like after this, if you can win this game and get by this defense and this on the road in Baltimore, one of the hardest places in my opinion to play. I think then it's kind of a downhill slope going the rest of the season. But this right now, you're at the peak of the season, and it's like this is the toughest game, toughest defense on the road. This is the biggest test of the year.
And people mentioning the Bucs, like I think the Bucs front seven, and they got Winfield Jr., who I like a lot, but this Ravens defense is better
All around,
Like,
yes.
Yeah.
It's the second best defense in the league.
11 different
statistically.
players with a sack, and they lead the league in sacks. Like
Yeah.
they don't have a premier guy. I mean, Jadeveon Clowney's having a resurgence, but still, like they can get you from anywhere. There's a lot of guys.
Secondaries, elite. Like man,
Yeah.
they have dudes.
Which Sam Flannel brought up the Marlon Humphrey statistics. Apparently, his passer rating allowed is like horrendous this year.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. You just assume Marlon Humphrey's him, but then Sam brought up the passer rating allowed. I don't know if that was on PFF or wherever he got that, but
Interesting stat. I did
Yeah,
hear
Marlon
that.
Humphrey's getting torched this year too.
I did see though here on the depth chart right now, Marlon Humphrey is listed as questionable. I haven't really looked at the Ravens injury report. I don't know if anyone has in here, but he's questionable for today.
And in this comment too, Jason Drain says the Ravens haven't played a defense like the Lions defense either. Yeah, you know what's interesting? The Ravens are on like a streak with 100-yard games, aren't they? I'm almost positive. It's like a double-digit streak, and the Lions are on a streak with now allowing a 100-yard rusher. So something's got to give.
Someone's got to give.
Something's got to give.
I'm pretty sure the Ravens had like the NFL record for 100 straight or however many games with 100 straight rushing yards. I think it got like they ended it in 2021, I believe. Yeah. But they must have started back a new streak. I could be wrong with that. I was on Google trying to look for that, and I could not figure it out how many more the streak was. But I saw something that it got broken in 2021, and they started it back up.
Yeah,
but.
And basically, to summarize it, they want to run the football.
They want to run the football.
And the Lions have been doing a pretty good job not allowing 100 yards. I mean, they allowed close to it in garbage time versus the Panthers. But this run defense, with the emergence of Bugs back in the lineup, it's been pretty damn good. Williams says Lions defense have to play disciplined football today. Steven David says, be careful, Jeff. You mentioned Flannel's name 3 times and you'll have a bad take. Well, I only said it once. So we should be all right. What'd you say?
You did
Twice now.
You did say it twice.
Oh, okay, I'm done.
Who's your co-host in the morning?
He's a good guy. All right, let's go to break here. When we get back, we'll get into the matchups for the Lions offense. We'll talk about it. Ravens D-line, Lions offensive line, and of course those Ravens DBs against these Lions wide receivers. Are you confident in this offense to produce this week? We'll get to it in a little bit. You're watching the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, two of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Booner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Booner and Broder. Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions Show. Let's go! Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
We're back. It's the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network. Jeff Iafrate, we got Booner, Nick, Spetty. We got the entire crew with you guys today, breaking down the Lions and Ravens game today on the road in Baltimore. You got a banged-up Lions team, and then you got a Ravens team that actually is pretty healthy. They don't have Marcus Williams, but for the most part, they got some of their key guys. So, hey, this is the NFL. You're either hurt or you're injured. It is what it is. So the Lions have to be prepared to play football. They've been doing a good job of that already. Let's get into the matchups, though, for the Lions offense. Ravens D-line versus Lions offensive line. We'll start there because, like I mentioned earlier, no Jonah Jackson. He's looking for a payday this year, and it's a guy that I'd like to bring back, right? Jonah Jackson, a Pro Bowler, left guard. But this week's a little different because you got a couple things going against you, like you did last week. You got a banged-up run game, and even the guys that are playing are dealing with something. And then you have two offensive linemen out. Graham Glasgow, though, I don't even want to put him as a backup. He's playing like a starter.
He's playing as one of the best guards in the league.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
I let's just say one starter is essentially out because Vaitai and Graham are essentially the same, in my opinion, on how they're playing. But you're going to have Coyote out there at left guard probably.
Yeah.
Who, you know what, had a pretty good game last game. Not too bad. I mean, you got Frank Ragnow to your right and you got Taylor Decker to your left, so you just got to do your job. I am concerned, though, to some extent, because if the Lions aren't able to run the football with Jameer and Craig Reynolds, at least to a respectable amount, or at least make this Ravens defense respect you, they're going to put pin their ears back and get after Goff.
Yeah.
And Goff has been playing like an MVP. I get all that. Last week was essentially an MVP game, too. No run game, no problem. But you're going to need this offensive line to hold up in both the pass game and the run game. And this is one of the only offensive lines in the NFL, because it's not common, that they're great at both. They can run block and they can pass block. I don't think even without Jonah Jackson, that shouldn't stop. You got your two tackles in the game. I mean, they should be okay. But, man, Mike McDonald's going to send the house, and Jared Goff better be ready for it, and Ben Johnson.
Yeah, and that was one of the worries I had this week. And when we did Woodward Nights, I asked Broder about that because he's been in Allen Park all week. And one of the things with Yodi in kind of that situation with Big V is I was like, why Big V is not on the injury report? Why is he not playing this week?
Like, make him play left guard.
Yeah, and what Broder said is they have faith right now. Like, they don't want to move Graham Glasgow out of that spot for how good he's been the last few weeks. And that right there, Jeff, kind of gives me that confidence to where if Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson feel like they can run with Graham Glasgow and Yodi on the other side, you would think, as good as Glasgow's been playing, you would think, hey, let's just move him to the left side and throw Big V in there, and then you have a full offensive line at a high level. Yodi's was fine last week. They feel like Graham Glasgow has been playing at an elite level. That's where my confidence level is I do trust Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson to make that right move, to where if they think Big V, this lineup right now is better with no Big V and he's still coming back from injury, I think they can establish the run, especially with Jahmyr Gibbs back. It was tough. You can't really use last week as an example. I keep hearing people talk about last game with David Montgomery and, hey, you guys didn't really run the ball that well. David Montgomery went out and you had Craig Reynolds. You have Jahmyr Gibbs back and you have Craig Reynolds with it. I think with this offensive line, the way that they've been playing, even with injuries, I think they're going to be able to do it. I do think they're going to establish a run and be fine in this right now.
And I'm trying to remember the game where Jahmyr Gibbs started. Wasn't Decker out?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure Panay played left in that game. So even with injuries, Jameer 17 for 80. So again, I don't think it'll hinder this offense too much.
Yes, it was Atlanta because it was the Bijan Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah, and you know what happened there. Jameer started and got plenty of the carries. For people chiming in too, sharing their thoughts. Mike Hard 313 says short passes and screens. He says short passes and screens will aid the run game. That is true. Certified Supply Chain Professional says Gibbs in Pass Pro is sus.
Great name, man.
Yeah, that is a good name. Benjamin Foe says all eyes on Gibbs like Tupac today. That's a bar. That is true. And that's the whole thing. I feel like the conversation, anywhere we go, is just going to go back to Gibbs. We talk about the offensive line. Well, the run game, Craig Reynolds, despite laying a block last week, and hey, congratulations. That was amazing, Netflix. But he had 10 carries for 15 yards. So, you gotta run that football, Spenny.
Yeah, he's got to run the football. And you talked about them getting pressure. The Baltimore defense getting pressure on the Lions and on Jared Goff. And a lot of that is going to, we talked about, it comes from multiple different facets of the defense. They have the great linebackers. Kyle Hamilton has a couple sacks. They're going to do some things to send at that backup guard to try to confuse him with pressures, with blitzes, with different guys coming up the middle, different stunts. So he needs to be ready. And the biggest thing for Craig Reynolds, it's not even running the ball. It is pass protecting.
Yeah.
It is him picking up blitzes. It is him knowing where he needs to be because he is much better than Jameer Gibbs at that. So on a obvious passing down, on a second and long, on different things like that, I want to see Craig Reynolds step up and pick up a blitzer.
That's an unreal point too, because if they're leading the league in sacks right now, they're going to send they're going to send people, and
in 11 different guys with a sack, they're going to send a lot of different people.
Yes, and Craig Reynolds is going to have to step up and hit a couple blocks there and pass protection. So that's a great point from Spencer, because if this is the best team getting to the quarterback in the NFL right now, you have to block. You have to protect Jared Goff. You have to give him time to get the ball out there. Like, you have to.
Yeah, and this is a game that
it's going to be a long day.
Nick, I feel like this is a game where they miss David. Like, the type of physical runner he is, this is a defense he could thrive against.
Yeah, it's basically set up for a David Montgomery game. Sadly, we don't have him, but we do have the number 12 overall pick in a running back and an elite weapon that has to have a massive game. This has to be the best game of Gibbs' career if we have any chance of winning against this Ravens defense.
I'm curious what kind of snap count or how many carries he gets, how many touches Gibbs gets. I mean, despite whatever happens in the run game, yeah, he should get double-digit touches. I think he should get like 7 to 8 targets in the passing game.
I agree.
That's what I'm thinking.
And
for
I think in the run
game,
I'm pretty sure, just looking at the sports book, I think his over/under is like 14 or 15 and a half for rushing attempts. So the sports books are thinking that he's going to get a lot of touches today. I think it's a game, even coming off injury. It sounds like Dan Campbell. It sounded like he was like ready to go.
Yeah,
like there's no restriction. There's nothing. Go get 20 touches. That's my opinion. Not just rushing, but just go get 20-plus touches for Jameer Gibbs. Let him go out there and show why he's the 12th overall pick. I don't care how good the defense is. Let him be a playmaker and go make plays. And I think we can all agree, him being out for these last 2 or 3 games, he probably has a chip on his shoulder. Just like I said last week with Amon-Ra St. Brown. You miss a game, a guy like that in the NFL who's a competitive dude wants to come out there and put numbers up. He's missed 2 or 3 games. He's going to want to go out there and prove. Every Lions fan that said something about him that, it's a 12th overall pick, he's been missing games, he hasn't been putting the numbers up, he wants to go out there and prove them wrong. You don't think he hasn't seen all of that from national media and from Detroit media? No, he wants to go out there and prove people wrong. I think it's going to be a good Jameer Gibbs day. Yeah,
and it should be. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but again, like Nick mentioned, he's the 12th overall pick. Like, we saw it against the Falcons, but I'm not trying, and I don't want to pull I'm not even going to bring up the draft, but like, show us, the passing game. That's the real thing with Jameer, though, for me. Like, I was sold on him being a weapon entirely, not just a running back. So that's why I was able to convince myself that it made sense. He's been fine. Like against Atlanta, he got 17 carries. I want to see him in the passing game, man. Get him 7 to 8 targets. He
has shown that those spurts of like him being able to be great, like breaking out some plays. He just hasn't. I could be wrong. It just feels like he hasn't put that full game together with rushing the ball, catching the ball out of the backfield. Craig Reynolds last week had like a 20-yard screen pass out of the backfield.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
That's a Jameer Gibbs play that should be happening, and that should turn from 20 yards all the way into a 40-yard gain. So that's what I'm with you guys. I want to see that out of Jameer Gibbs. I think today is it. Everyone keeps giving his player cop to Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara, his 5th or 6th game that he played in the NFL was like when he really turned it up and started flipping that switch to become offensive rookie of the year. So this is like his 4th game in the NFL. This is kind of where you start. He's RB1 now. David Montgomery's out. It's time to, hey, this is your time to shine here. Go out there, show us what you can do. I think he does it today. I truly do.
Yeah, I don't want to see if. My goodness, if Craig Reynolds gets more touches,
it won't happen.
Than
Jeff.
Jahmyr Gibbs today,
don't put that out in the air.
I am going to blow a gasket.
Don't put that out in the
terrible.
air.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to. And I'm glad you brought up the over/under on the carries. I didn't even know that. 14.5. That's what it is.
I believe. Yeah, I can get an exact line.
Okay,
it's moved once already.
Man, I would like to say over. I think that's fair. If you should at least get 15, but we'll see. We'll see. John Macaroon, the doc, shout out to you for joining the show. He says time for the Bama boys to step up, or Broder's going to pen up a not so nice article. Wow.
The line is 15.5. So they think he's
they moved it up?
It's 15.5 plus 102. So it's about the 15-16 range. They think he's getting at least 15.
Damn. It's a lot of carries for Jahmyr. I like it. Now you're speaking my language. Get him some touches.
Can we do something real quick?
What's up?
15.5, and his receptions line is 3.5. So they basically think right now, say both of the overs hit 16 plus 4. They think, just like I said, he can get about 20 touches.
That sounds about right. I see people chiming in. I want to read some of these comments because I just lost it what I was going to read. Jason, it's time for Gibbs and J-Mo to show why they were the 12th overall pick in the respective drafts. Today will be the Ja and J-Mo show. That's the thing with, like, I get the Ja stuff, but J-Mo, like, he showed you last week, caught a touchdown pass. Like, this week, I expect him to do just that. If a touchdown pass comes or not, I don't need like a 6 catches for a 150-yard game. We'll see how J-Mo trends. That, I think, will come later down the line. It's a second game.
He's going to be like Amon-Ra St. Brown and get 8 catches for – that's just not his game.
It's his 3rd game, but 2nd game playing significant snaps. We'll see how it trends. But they don't have Marcus Williams available. They got a safety out. Better have a safety that can run 4.3. Maybe 4.2. Because he's getting cooked. That's all I'm saying. And if the game does have to be won by Jared Goff's arm, then a guy like J-Mo might get you a freebie. So I can see where he's coming from. By the way, new hat too. Look at the Hutch hat. People commenting the hat.
That bitch is sick.
Is it? You guys like the hat?
I want that hat. I'll buy it off you.
No, do not.
A free parlay.
This came. My girl bought it.
I'll give you a free parlay.
She knows ball.
Yeah,
look at the Hutch hat. I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't know Hutch had a hat. Yeah. I didn't know Hutch had a line.
Neither did I.
That's unreal.
That's me.
That's fine.
But it's cool. Hopefully I can rock this tomorrow on Victory Monday. We'll see how it trends. Let's go to break. When we come back, we'll talk about the defense for a second here because they have to deal with Lamar freaking Jackson. And, we'll talk about containment. We'll talk about all that boring stuff when we come back. You're watching the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network. See you after the break.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot-off-the-press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel.
We're back, and we're talking Lions versus Ravens today at 1 o'clock. Lions on the road in Baltimore, taking on the Baltimore Ravens, and we're discussing it all. We just broke down a little bit of the Lions offense, what they have going up against them with this Ravens defense. Now I want to turn it around. Let's talk more about this Ravens offense led by former MVP Lamar Jackson, who, is a video game character. In this year, to be honest with you, different OC, a little different of an offense. I mean, he's throwing the highest completion percentage of his entire career, almost 70% from Lamar Jackson. I was told he does not have an arm. I was told he's a running back. He's showing people this year. More accurate passer. He's on track right now for a career high in passing yards. All that's true, but guess what? On top of that, sprinkle in, he's leading the team in rushing. This guy is essentially a big part of what they want to do offensively. Yeah, they got guys. They got Zay Flowers, who I love. Zay Flowers is a really good receiver. the corpse of Odell Beckham Jr. They got it all. Mark Andrews. It is National Tight End Day, isn't it?
It is. I've got some bets for that,
Sammy
too.
Laporta and Mark
Natty Tight
Andrews.
End Day.
Keep an eye out. But this is what we're dealing with Lamar Jackson. Now, Booner, I think the easy thing to say would be, well, the Lions, they can't break contain, and they have to keep him in the pocket, not allow him to get out of the pocket. Lamar's, dangerous with his legs, but throwing the football, you don't want him on the run. Right? That's when plays open up and things get a little dangerous. You want to keep him in the pocket and not allow him to break free. But what are some things the Lions should be looking out for defensively for Lamar Jackson?
I think you have to contain. I think everyone knows what the key to this game is. I think it's not a secret. It's no secret. Contain Lamar Jackson, you win the football game. It's not like he's out here and he has like the best weapons in the NFL at all. Zay Flowers is a rookie. He's a rookie receiver. He's been having a good year. He has 367 yards, 1 touchdown.
I think he leads them in receptions and yards.
Both, yes. Yeah. And then right after that, Mark Andrews, Nelson Aguilar, Odell. He doesn't have like an insane wide receiver core that you're like should be like super scared of.
Right.
You should just be scared of Lamar Jackson. But if you can contain him and put pressure on him and make him want to throw the ball, look what happened a couple weeks ago with the Steelers with that defense. They dominated Lamar Jackson. I'm pretty sure he threw an interception or fumbled the ball to end the game there. You put pressure on him, make him turn the ball over, and make him make plays.
Yeah.
And take away his weapons, you win the football game. It's that easy to me. Like, it's that simple. And I think it is you could say it's a scary team. I think it's more scary on their defense than it is their offense. I don't even think their offense is, to me, the one that I'm going to be like, this is a scary. In the past, maybe, but this year, it just doesn't. This Ravens offense, to me, just hasn't been like, I'm terrified of it.
Yeah, and Spenny, we talked to Lucas about this.
Tucker.
And he tries to hype up the Gus bus.
Yeah.
But that run game after JK went down, it's Lamar Jackson or bust, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, the Ravens always have a solid run game, and it's normally running back by committee. And you look at it right now, it's definitely running back by committee with the Gus bus, with Gus Edwards and Justice Hill. Like, they're not any slouches. Like, those guys are solid running backs, but they're not somebody you have to game plan for. This offense starts and ends with Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews. That is what you need to do. In the matchup, the last time the Ravens played the Lions, Mark Andrews had 109 yards.
Oh.
You can't let that happen. You can't let him get free. We know Alex Anzalone has been fantastic in pass coverage so far this year. So that is what you have to get pressure on Lamar while keeping him in the pocket, and you need to make sure Mark Andrews doesn't get free.
100 yards for Mark Andrews in the prior game. I did not know that. Wow, he's him.
The Lions too, though they've had their past.
Yeah, we
with
watched
tight
Will
ends.
Disley tear this team up.
Hey, don't disrespect Will Disley.
Yo, I'm chilling.
Don't disrespect my boy Will
Hey, that's your
Disley.
guy.
Like your older
that's your
brother?
guy.
That's
Will
my
Disley.
boy.
Oh, like the actual boy?
Yeah.
That's
We
a
went to
lie.
elementary school together.
A good one. Fuck.
Ball.
Will
He's from
Disley.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, I know. We went to
Man,
elementary school in Hawaii.
I'm just kidding. He's not from Hawaii. Gotcha.
Yeah, I know.
Spin zone Booner.
Our elementary school was called Hawaii.
Checkmate.
Went to Hawaii Elementary.
No,
Will Disley.
I like Will Disley though.
Yeah, Will Disley, and that's the thing, Nick, with the wide receiver core here. I think it's really Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, but today, man, you can't. I have Mark Andrews in fantasy, so I'm not trying to,
Take him out.
I'm not. Hey, we'll see.
Take
But what do you
Mark
think about the
Andrews
weapons
in
they got?
fantasy?
This offense for the
I'm
Ravens.
going to bring up the rookies on this one. It's all about Brian Branch and Jack Campbell containing Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson when it comes to him with the ball. We all know he's elite at, jukes and whatnot, just getting guys out of their boots.
Yep.
And Jack Campbell needs to really stand his ground. And Brian Branch, if he's in the open field, hit him and hit him hard. Let's go.
And I love this comment too, Robert Lane, because Robert, he knows me. He calls me out. He says, Jeff, every time we mention the corpse of X, the player goes off. Please retire that statement. To be fair, I said the corpse of Adam Thielen to start the season. I was wrong about the corpse of Adam Thielen. He is balling.
Yes,
so
he is.
Adam Thielen is not a corpse. But come on, Odell Beckham at this point with 2 bad knees.
You take it back.
Okay.
Hey, what has Odell
okay, the great
done
Odell
this
Beckham
year?
Jr. I will say that the great Odell Beckham
Oh my
Jr.
gosh! Wait a second. Odell's had 113 yards this season. That's crazy.
Okay, is it
Yeah,
fair,
it's not
guys, the
Wow.
chat, is it fair that I say the corpse of Odell?
I think that's fair.
You watch
Adam
your
Thielen,
tongue.
I do not want smoke with. He's
I mean,
balling.
Josh Reynolds,
Ballin'.
Khalif Raymond, they're having better years than Odell Beckham Jr. right now.
Wait, who?
By a lot.
Khalif and- what do you say, Khalif?
Khalif and Josh Reynolds,
Yeah.
they're like by a lot.
Yeah, and I love Odell, but at this point in time, with this offense he's in, specifically too, we'll see
Yeah,
how
you
that.
just think he's dead.
What'd you say?
You just think he's dead. You just think he's a corpse.
Well,
ain't it?
hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be.
He's kind of cooked.
R.I.P.
Oh,
At least the prime of OBJ.
R.I.P. Parker.
Yeah, well.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Tough.
It's a tough weekend.
Wow. All right, let's go to break. When we get back, you know what time it is. We're getting to Booner at Booner's Bets because I want to see, Booner, what you got
winners,
for me today,
baby.
because I have to win something.
I got you. Got you.
Don't give me your scraps, all right?
I'm going to give you every single play I have today. Not right now. I will give out plays, my favorite plays after this. But if you guys tune into the stream as well, I add plays throughout the morning. So I will make sure you have every single thing that I bet on today.
I know Booner will be like, he'll win like $300, and he'll be like, I got this one little parlay. It'll probably lose, and he'll give it to me. And then you'll be like, I won $300.
Bro, if you stick around me and just I win. If
Booner hit last night big time.
I did. Like if you just stick around me, you what you do is you leave, Jeff. I say, hey, tune into the stream. I'm gonna have bets, and you just don't tune in.
I had birthday festivities. I had to do other things. I'm sorry. I did not.
No, that's fair. But the one you can't use the one against me last night because right before the game started, I said this, and it hit.
Yeah. That's fair.
I didn't send it out to anyone on the stream. It was like a VIP stream there.
All right, so we'll win some dough today.
Yes, we will.
All right, let's get to it. All right, we'll be right back. You're watching the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, two of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Booner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Booner and Broder. Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions Show. Let's go! Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
Welcome back. It's the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network. You know what time it is. Check your watches. It's 10 o'clock time for Booner's Bets. Booner's got his Lions chain on. He's locked in. Booner, talk to me. What kind of bets you got today? I mean, please, let's give some winners here. You've been hot lately.
I have.
You won. I saw your FanDuel account. I was appalled. So yeah.
I've had to put money in that in a long time.
Okay. Well, stop bragging. All right. Let's see what you got. Talk to me.
All right. We've got two separate things here. We got Detroit Lions plays. We got NFL players. I'm actually, if I'm going to be honest with all you guys, I don't lose, but I'm not very confident in my NFL plays this week.
But you don't lose.
There's some weird games going on. There's a lot of players hurt. I want to make sure I give you guys something, but I'm just throwing an asterisk on the NFL plays. But, fellas, Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens. First bet we're going to take. Are you ready, fellas?
We're ready.
Lions +3. That's a lock, right? We'll do our score predictions later, but that has to be a lock. Am I wrong on that? Lions +3?
Yeah.
3 points. You're getting 3 points. It's going to be a close game.
I'd be devastated if that did not hit. So I'm going to say +3.
+3. All right. That's it. I just wanted to get that one out there. But last week, I gave out Amon-Ra St. Brown everything. It was an Amon-Ra St. Brown day. I told D-Mac on the show, I said, my legacy is on the line for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Guess what? Everything went over. He did. I even said on this I sat in this seat in the pregame show last week, Jeff, if you don't remember, I said Amon-Ra St. Brown, 120 yards. I said 10 catches. I said a touchdown. And guess what?
I remember.
All of that happened. Yep. That man went nuts. Guess whose legacy game is today?
Talk to me.
Sam Laporta.
What?
Tight ends day. It is Sam Laporta day, baby. That is not it's not going to be my best bet of the day. I'll save my best bet for the end. But Sam Laporta, I'm giving you guys a legacy today.
About to cut up Roquan Smith.
A day.
Yeah, with Roquan Smith out there?
I don't care who's on him. Anyone could be on him. Any player in the NFL could be on him today. It is tight ends day.
He's cutting him up,
Sam Laporta, over 42.5 receiving yards.
Wow.
Over 4.5 receptions. Touchdown. Sam Laporta, all his overs hits. He gets a touchdown today. It is Sam Laporta day. Booner's legacy on the line again for 2 weeks in a row.
Wow. Are we overvaluing tight ends day? Like
dude. Every year,
hold on.
tight ends go off.
I get it. but
I
Roquan
think you
Smith
are a little bit. Like Roquan Smith out there,
Care
man.
about Roquan
Roquan
Smith.
Smith is one of the best linebackers in the NFL. He's top 2, and he is too.
Just him and Fred.
All right,
yeah.
Guy
Yeah,
is a freak, man.
Sam Laporta is one of the best tight ends in the NFL right now. He's top 2, and he is number 2.
I get that.
I mentioned this.
We're talking about
Checkmate.
an all-pro, Roquan Smith.
Checkmate.
I mentioned this on heavyweights earlier in the year, or earlier this week. The Ravens defense is number 1 in the NFL against
care.
tight ends.
Don't care.
On
Nick
tight
with
end
the
day.
facts.
Hey,
On
listen,
tight end day.
I put
But-
my legacy. I did it last week with Amon-Ra St. Brown. We're doing it again today. Sam Laporta overs. Take them.
Dude, the boys are exposed and you're on air.
I don't care.
No, I'm in for it. I like
You
it.
guys
I like
only
Laporta.
win,
I like
win.
Laporta. I like Laporta in
Thank
this
you,
game a
fellas.
lot. He
But
has to have a big game.
My best bet. That's not my best bet of the day, though. I have a legit. I know I just said
Okay.
legacy.
All
This
right.
is my real legacy bet. I've been hammering this play all year long. Today it finally hits. It is the day that we all get to see in Detroit. Our number 12th overall pick finally get in the end zone. It
There
is
you go.
Jahmyr Gibbs plus 110. If you guys tune into the stream, that is going to be my biggest play of the day. The number 1 play I have on the game today will be a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. He will get in the end zone finally. Plus 110. He's going to get touches. He's going to have 20 plus touches. In the red zone, it will be Jahmyr Gibbs. This is a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown, anytime touchdown. Lock that in. That's my play.
Because it has to happen, right? He has no touchdowns on the
Has
year.
to.
Dude, we're like almost at the halfway point in the season. Like, he's got to hit pay dirt eventually.
He has,
And it
what is
could-
that word that you always say?
I might use a couple different
Pay what?
pay dirt.
What's that? I've never heard of that. I
the
played
end
football
zone.
for 20 years.
You
Never heard
hit,
of that.
you hit pay dirt.
Pay dirt?
This will get you paid.
Oh, never heard of that.
Am I the only one who
What is it again?
I've heard him say that for weeks. I was
Gotta
like in
hit
my head,
Pater.
I'm like, what is he talking about?
Hater?
pay dirt?
Yeah, no.
Never heard. I played football for 20
Wow.
years. I've never heard of
You guys
Pater.
are out of loop, man. That's pay
I
dirt.
think you
That's
made
the
that.
end zone.
What is this? Like there's some new
You get paid,
lingo?
right?
Just trying to get his own thing going.
Yeah,
No.
I see Hollywood. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's
I
trying,
thought-
he's trying to get his little asterisk, his
Yeah,
little
look
hashtag.
at
yeah.
Master Blaster. It's a common term. Thomas, I've heard that.
What?
Look at that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys, man. We play football. I played football my whole life. I never heard that.
I have. Spenny
Where
has.
you playing out? Where you live at?
I'm not telling you.
Bunch of country boys, dude. No one's saying pay dirt over there.
It was Spenny lives 10 minutes away. He's never heard it.
Spenny's forgetting.
Why are you coming at me?
He's capping.
Don't
I
make
think.
me have to flip
I'm
the
not
switch and
capping.
go at you today.
No, Spenny's
Jeff.
just capping.
Don't
I'm
make me
not
have-
capping.
No, he's not.
I'm
All
cap
right.
free.
And look at people. Hey, you since the '80s. Oh my God, I know, guys. Hey, it is what it is.
Just trying to bring it back.
I'm just trying to bring it back.
Yeah,
that's all
that's
I'm
fair.
doing. Trying to bring it back.
You know, hand up, apologize. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Me
We
either.
all learned something new today.
This is an educational program as well.
People on ESPN say pay dirt for touchdowns. All right, Burn.
You know what
Shout out
though?
Burn, by the way.
To your bets though, for me, would it be bad if I sprinkle a little bit on Mark Andrews?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I mean, we know the Lions with tight ends. It's
Like Mark Andrews, this just seems like one of those games. He hasn't
It
had
does.
a big game this year. He's had a couple decent games, but this could be something from Mike. We'll see how Anzalone plays. Anzalone's been pretty damn good. But if there's one, I don't see Zay Flowers torching
Anzalone's
this.
been the I'm pretty sure the number one linebacker in pass protection.
I
in the
don't
NFL.
see.
So hey, wait, no.
Zay Flowers torching
No,
this team.
wait. You guys just came at me talking about Sam Laporta and going up against the best defense against tight ends, but Alex Anzalone is the best cover linebacker in the NFL right now. Statistically,
Yes.
the PFF put that out. He is number one.
Yeah, I just Roquan Smith.
I'm going off stats. I'm in the flannel seat
And
right
they
now
can
with
they
you.
can put either one. They got Patrick Queen, who's not Roquan, but he's pretty good.
No, that's
And they
fair.
got Roquan Smith. I mean, they
it's
could
fair.
put Kyle Hamilton out there. They could blitz him. They got a lot of versatility defensively.
I've got two more plays.
Okay, talk to me.
I've got, first of all, I'm going to do this because I hit it a couple weeks back and they took it down. I think FanDuel took it down because we gave this out. But Detroit Lions record 5 sacks today.
What?
Plus 550.
You think so? Ravens got a decent offensive line.
They do, but they've given up. They haven't given up 5 sacks yet this year, but they've given up four times. They've given up 4 sacks, or 3 times, I believe. I'm sorry. Houston, Indy, and Pittsburgh. So they're right there around that mark to where they've given up 4 sacks multiple times, 3 different times this season. They've given up 3 sacks versus the Browns as well. So they give up sacks. Lamar's running around. He's gonna get.
That's fair.
He's gonna get sacked. I think this Detroit Lions team, we've seen them get to 7 sacks, 5 sacks, 6 sacks. I think this is a game where they can go out there and get 5 sacks today. They didn't get a ton last week. They had 1, I believe. I think this is a week where You see other teams do it versus them. Pittsburgh did it versus them. The Browns did it. Indy did it. Some good defenses. I think the Lions can do it versus them. That's plus 550 as well.
Cash, homie.
Oh, yeah. Last thing here. Booner's lay of the day for the Detroit Lions game.
Uh-oh.
I need you guys all to lock in on this.
Lay of the day.
Lay of the day. It's a 6-leg parlay for the game.
Wow.
6-leg
my
parlay.
gosh.
No, these are good.
6-leg
These are
parlay.
good. These are good.
All right.
Lock in, boys. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 50 yards.
Okay.
Like that,
Hold
right?
on,
Like
hold on.
that.
Yeah.
Tell me when I'm going wrong here. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 50 yards. Khalif Raymond, 2 catches.
Okay.
Josh Reynolds, 2 catches.
Okay.
Josh Reynolds, 25 yards.
Okay.
Laporta, 25 yards.
Okay.
And Lions plus 7.5.
Yeah.
That's plus 562. Booner's lay of the day. That's a great bet.
Yeah.
That's a great bet.
I'm just running it through my head.
See
I
where
like
it loses. Anyone in the chat, where does that lose?
Because Marvin Jones is out.
Jones is not there.
Yeah, so he's out. I don't hate it. I just
Dude.
think, man, like you got Jameer now involved in the passing game. Like they'll probably spread it around a lot. They always do. I can see 2 catches for Leaf, 2 catches for
100%.
Reynolds. Because
Especially-
J-Mo's back now. You got.
Yep.
I mean, you got to count for 2 catches for him. We're
Shane
getting
G said 7.5 is tough. Plus 7.5, the line's 3. I moved it all the way to 7.5.
What are the odds on the parlay?
Plus 562.
You know what? Let me hit that.
Okay.
6 legs.
That's
That's going to be the parlay we're riding on the stream
You know
when
what?
you're there.
You know what I struggle with betting on this wide receiver core, except Amon-Ra. Like betting on anybody, it's
but
like any
2
day,
catches for,
any
like,
given
Khalif
Sunday.
Raymond, dude. Two
He
catches.
can do it 100%.
For him and Josh Reynolds is just like
I'm pretty sure Leaf's done it like every game. Almost.
That's what I'm thinking here.
So we'll see. I don't hate it though, and for those odds too.
Thanks,
you turn
Jeff.
$10 to 50 plus. I mean, hey, you're speaking my language.
I want to check something real quick.
Ryan Lentz, shout out to Ryan Lentz, the GOAT. He
Shout
says
out
bet
Lance.
Shout out Lance.
Wait. Oh no, I remember you guys had beef with Lentz, didn't you?
Yeah, a little quick beef. It got settled.
He got settled.
It got settled. Yeah, beef was
He cleared
squashed.
the air.
Beef was squashed.
He got squashed.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get you guys what you needed.
Yeah,
for
he did
Big
it.
D.
He made it up for it.
Okay.
Put it up there the next day.
That's it. Hey, there you go, Ryan. He says, bet the Lions money line instead. I'm staying away. I can't believe I'm saying
Plus
this. on air.
130.
I'm staying away from the money line. Because you don't want to bank that on winning or losing your bet. You just want to bank. You just want to win no matter what happens.
Yeah, in there, I'll just take the 7.5. It's a touchdown. It's
Yeah.
going to be a close game. Anyways, the spread's 3. I mean, you're giving yourself a touchdown instead of a field goal. I feel pretty safe with that.
That's fair. Is that all you got? Anything across NFL?
Oh, I do have some NFL stuff. I'm not, like I said, I'm not super confident. I would like to know how you guys feel about these. I'm gonna play these.
Okay.
I'm one of those guys to where if there's games on, I'm gonna bet on them and I'm gonna try and win some money. So these are games that are probably gonna be on TV and I'm gonna watch, and I just have to have something on it. I'll sprinkle a little bit. Cooper Kupp. 93.5 yards over versus the Steelers. I know it's a Steelers defense, but Cooper Kupp's been cooking. I'm pretty sure he has over 100 receiving yards
Kyron
every
Williams,
game.
too.
Yeah, so they're going to rely on Cooper Kupp a lot. He gets 100 receiving yards a game. His line should be at like 110, to be honest.
Yeah.
They should move his line up. So if you're getting him at 93, I did this 2 years ago when he had that big year. His lines just were under 100 every week. If you just take Cooper Kupp, you're going to win money every week. This one, Giants Commanders. This is a desperate game for the Giants. They're 1-5. They need to win. They're at home. This is only 2, fellas. This is only their second home game. They played like the 49ers on the road, the Dolphins on the road. Who else was it? They played like another one of the
Bills.
Bills on the road, the Seahawks on the road. They've played every hard game on the road. They're versus the Commanders at home today. Giants +3. Home underdog, I'm taking it every day, especially when they're desperate. Bills versus the Patriots. Bills -7.5 versus the Patriots. Patriots are done.
What do you think? Did you,
Over.
and I like all of those, to be honest with you. I might jump in. I got one at 3-leg anytime touchdown score parlay.
I like it.
You guys want to be the judge of this?
Let's hear it.
And I'm not Booner, but I did place a 3-legger. They have the profit boost in FanDuel, so I was like, you know what? I'll just throw it. Whatever.
No
I got
free ads.
Stephon Diggs, Lamar Jackson, Devonta Smith.
Stephon Diggs, good.
So Devonta hasn't scored in a long time. And he's facing a Miami Dolphins defense that secondary is a little questionable sometimes. And he, I think, can break
I
free
think
for
that
one.
game goes over too.
And then
So
I got
like
Lamar
that.
Jackson. I feel like he'll get in at some point. He hasn't had a touchdown in like 3 games. So,
The Giants give it up.
yeah, definitely.
You shut your
And then
mouth.
Stephon Diggs.
I like the Stephon Diggs one.
Stephon Diggs, Lamar, and Devonta Smith. It's like $5 to win 100.
I want to ride it with you.
Like
Yeah, not bad at all.
At that point, you're just swinging.
I want to ride it with
lands.
you, but the Lamar one versus the Lions,
I got one for you over here on St. Brown, if I could get this in.
Oh, okay.
It is over 71.5 total yards. We know he is Goff's guy, especially on the road. He's averaging 84 yards per game on the road. So you're getting 13 yards, basically, from his average. I'm going over on that. And Jared Goff just trusts him in big situations when he needs his guy. He always seems to find.
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
He's about to get St. Clowned. Over 71.5. Lock it.
St. Clown.
Look at that.
I love that.
Shout out, Nick.
Yeah. Congratulations. You just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
Bro's throwing drops for his own bets. It's crazy.
Yeah. Now that's Hollywood.
That is Hollywood.
Now that's
You
Hollywood.
trying to Hollywood on us, bro?
Yeah.
I love that drop.
Yeah, no, that drop is, dude, it makes you laugh every time I hear it. Ryan Lenz says, dude just played an audio drop in the middle of his take.
Yeah.
Now he says goat.
Yeah.
That's a goat.
That's a power move.
That's goat behavior right there.
For sure. If you had the power, you should use it.
Yeah, that's true. With great
Fair
power
enough.
comes great responsibility. Let's see. People.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for
Thanks,
the
Uncle Ben.
daily motivation.
Yeah, hey, I'm here. I'm teaching you guys about pay dirt. I'm giving you
Pay dirt's
inspirational.
not a real thing.
Dude, it's real. Hey, don't disrespect your OGs like that in the chat. They're telling you it's real.
Nah, I don't believe him.
Okay. Spready, he smells something fishy. He doesn't
Pay
believe
dirt
it.
sounds like something like a contractor uses to fill in a wall. Like, hey, throw some pay dirt on there.
That's what it sounds like. It does. I thought it had something to do with like the paint in the.
Dude,
I thought he was
shut
saying
up.
paint
No.
dirt. Like there's
No.
paint in the end zone.
No. Pay dirt. You get paid by getting in the end zone.
Why?
I mean,
And
not
it's
everyone gets
dirt.
paid by getting in the end
It's
zone.
not dirt, it's turf.
Well,
Oh.
back in the day, they used it
yeah.
because it was kind of
You
dirt.
can only say it when we play Green Bay at Green Bay.
That's
Only
fair.
time you can say it.
Yeah,
fair.
you have to stop saying it. You've been saying it for weeks, and I just sit up here and I'm just like,
Yeah, and
Yeah, dude.
because you're like,
I had to say
you're like,
something.
that's interesting.
You gotta say pay turf.
pay turf.
pay turf.
Man, that don't hit. It doesn't hit the same.
No, that's true.
Pay turf.
You
That's
said-
not-
Devin in the chat said he's
that, like,
definitely trying to start
2002.
his own thing.
Yeah,
No,
for sure.
so you
For
read
sure.
the one comment
No, he's about
that
to come
goes
in-
against me.
He's
Look
about,
at
he's about to come in with a pay dirt shirt on Monday. It's, yeah. Man's
Watchdog
definitely trying to make a
podcast. The
movement.
origin has nothing to do with football. This is getting out of control, Jeff.
Okay, whatever, man. Now we're getting like
Detroit Dabber. It's not a football term, Jeff.
no, it definitely is.
Oh my gosh, the people are coming out now.
No,
What's
it is-
happening?
What about this one? CT Squid says throw $10 on golf MVP plus 2,000. It's going to be plus 1,200 after today's win.
I don't
Well,
think that's how it works, though.
if they win.
If it's plus 1,000 right now, it's not.
No,
gonna
it's
be
plus 2.
It's plus 2,000.
He said it'll be plus 1,200 if they win after today's win.
Yeah.
That's if they win though, and he plays really well.
Yeah, that's fair.
I might sprinkle the line
If
just
they
to be
lose,
safe. Because
if they lose, that bumps up to like.
if the Lions win 13, 14 games, golf, and he's playing not
yeah, I
having a
agree.
bet, he's going to be in the conversation. If I have a nice little sprinkle of a bet on it, plus 2,000,
Nice little sprankle.
10 or 20
sprinkle.
to win 20 to win 400.
Throw 10 on it right now.
Yeah, do it
I'll
right
put
now.
20 on it.
Do it right now on air.
Yeah.
If he wins today's game, CT Squid's right. It's gonna boost.
Yeah.
But if they lose, it's gonna
Season
increase.
awards,
So we'll see.
AP NFL regular season MVP.
KMG King says pay dirt is a real term. It's old school. Y'all Gen Z don't know. Jeff's the youngest person here.
Oh yeah, I
Hey.
just put the bet in.
I'm just.
I think Jeff's the only Gen Z person in the room
yeah.
What's Gen
And
Z?
I
What
know
year
what it
is
is.
that?
after 96.
Shout out.
What year were you born?
96.
Oh wow, I'm 97.
98.
Cool.
So you're the
Wow.
only one that's not
I'm the
Gen
oldest
Z.
person here? That's crazy.
All right, I just put it in.
That's
Jared Goff to win
crazy.
MVP plus 2,000, 25 to win 500.
25 to win 500. Oh, it's worth it.
That's
at that
good.
point. And you got the dough.
I'm in.
From what you've been doing lately.
I'm in.
Been winning. All right,
he
let's
does.
head to break here. When we get back, we'll talk more about the Jahmyr Gibbs breakout game. We'll get into some different matchups I want to get to, and then we'll get to around the NFL because we still have to do that. We'll go around the NFL, pick our winners and losers, of course. We'll preview some games in the NFC North as well. You're tuning into the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot-off-the-press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel.
Welcome back. It's the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network. We just got done with Booner's bets. If you missed them, you didn't
All
play
winners.
some, go rewind, listen to what Booner told you. By the way, he's going to talk about this today on the stream when he says, I told you so. You should have listened to the pregame show.
And if you guys want to get in the pay dirt and make some money, hit those bets.
Yeah, now
You want that pay dirt?
it sounds forced now. You're just forcing it.
Not at all.
It wasn't smooth.
No.
If you guys are trying to get in the
Jeff can
hater,
say it.
then
Only Jeff can say it.
Yeah, sorry, we won't say pay dirt.
oh my god. Yeah,
It's not in
sorry.
it's in his contract.
Yeah,
no one else
yeah,
can
sorry.
say pay dirt.
it's a little asterisk in my contract. Nobody
That
else.
would be so funny. if
Nobody
we
else can
had
say
that.
pay dirt. I have a copyrighted.
And we just earned each other 2 more social shifts this week.
Yeah,
Because we said
if
it.
he says it.
Do you guys want to know what's in my contract? Well, it's actually in everyone else's contract. No one can say Booner loses.
Booner loses.
Everyone in their contract, it says you have to say Booner wins.
Okay,
But Booner doesn't lose.
Is
I
that,
don't know.
is that
I don't know
true?
about that.
But it is
I don't
true.
know about that
lose
I
one.
can
though.
go get
Okay.
my contract. It's in the bag.
It's in the fine print. Look at it.
All right, that's fair.
I don't know if you read your
It's in
whole.
the pay dirt.
It is.
Look at this one, dude. MC Reek says Jeff hiding that hairline today. Damn.
Take the hat off. Oh.
I don't know, dude.
what
I
do you
gotta get a haircut though.
Me too.
This guy.
Not receding yet,
No.
so we'll see how that trends. But
He's all
hey,
hungover.
I've been wearing a hat more often the last couple of years, and I feel like I'm starting to get a receding hairline from
Hey,
the hat.
if it makes you feel any better, Flannel Sam says pay dirt is an extremely common term. So, anywho,
Oh, he said it for a third
Anywho.
time.
he did.
He said it for a
He
third
did.
time.
I got him.
Oh my gosh.
Get ready to pay dirt.
man.
No, I love you, Sam, but yeah, he's
Flannel's still here.
pay dirt is something that Flannel would say.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, no. For people talking about my hairline, I'm actually, my dad has a full head of hair, so thank God. I think I
So
should be.
does
Yeah,
mine.
why are they
Yeah.
coming at you like that?
It's just
I'm-
this thing.
I'm-
It's like people comment on my hair so much that people just decide to like crap on it because it's like cool.
fair.
You know what I mean? Like
Beard's looking good.
what?
Beard's looking good.
See, thanks, Manny.
Yeah, it
See, I
is.
appreciate that.
Hey,
People are like, you're thinning.
I'm
No,
pretty
not.
sure
I'm not
going
thinning.
bald. I think it's not your dad. It's your grandpa. Like your
my
dad's
grandpa had
dad.
hair, too.
Your dad's dad.
So
Okay, just making sure.
long as
I was hoping
yeah.
you're like your dad's dad was like he's
Yeah.
bald.
yeah, if they have fun coming on my hair, then hey, it's all good. I like my hair, and it's doing pretty
You
good.
should do another hair bet.
No, I will not.
If the Lions don't get to 11 games.
And for it is my mom's dad. My mom's dad does have hair too. So
Okay.
I
There you
think
go.
I should.
Got
like,
all your bases covered.
yeah,
G's.
unless like
Yeah.
lightning strikes and I'm bald by like 25. I think I'll be all right.
All right.
We'll see.
You're good, Jeff.
Hey, if I go bald, I'm gonna shave it bald. I'm
Well, I
gonna
mean,
let
at
it rock.
Hollywood, he'll probably get those hair transplants anyways. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's get around the NFL though. Let's just go to it because let's just get right to it. Around the NFL, we'll pick our winners and losers because interesting slate of games on today. I mean, come on, Booner. Start us off with Las Vegas. The Raiders taking on the Bears.
Oh man.
Why are
Wow.
we starting with that?
Don't even have a starting quarterback playing.
No, we're not
Yeah.
even going there.
Two
Let's skip that one.
backups.
That one's garbage. All right. Yeah, screw the Raiders and Bears.
Raiders win though.
Raiders win though.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay. Is Tyson Badgett starting?
Yes.
Who's the Tyson Badgett and
Yeah.
Aiden O'Connell?
Oh. Is that really what the is about to
That
be?
is what
Yeah.
it is.
Oh.
Already Raiders Bears was already a bad game, and then you add in the backups now.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's tough. It's gonna be a tough watch.
Yeah.
We're watching it though.
Let's not even touch that game. All right, let's move on here. Another game. We got Browns Colts. Deshaun Watson's actually back, right? He's not bitching out with a sore shoulder.
knows?
He's actually
I
playing.
believe he is playing.
Okay, he's done. He's got massages all out the way. He's good to go.
Whoa.
Okay,
Come on, Jeff.
got his pregame massage. He's ready to go.
Come on, Jeff.
All right. So I just want to say they're out. Hey, Colts
not
are at
big.
home. Best backup in the league, Gardner Minshew, at home. What you guys think? This is Deshaun Watson. They jumped to 4-2 now. The Deshaun Watson
is
era
winning.
is real. I just traded him away in fantasy.
Whether or not Deshaun Watson plays, Cleveland is winning this game.
I
They
agree.
have the best defense in the league. They're going up against Gardner Minshew. They're going to win this game.
I almost Benny. So Cleveland, the Browns win this game.
Even with PJ Walker?
Yes.
Okay.
They just beat the Niners with PJ Walker.
That wasn't. I mean, I get it. PJ, like, he was the quarterback. I get it. He was quarterback of the Browns that won the football game.
The
but
49ers,
he didn't look good at all.
So they won the
They
game.
won the game because of their defense.
But that
Suspended
defense.
points, that
Yeah.
defense versus the Colts. I mean, yeah, Jonathan Taylor, Zach Moss. Who cares?
Dude, that defense
no
just
way
has
they
to.
win this
They just
game.
they have to hold them to 16 points and they'll win. Like that's
Yeah.
Like because PJ can get you. He can get you 19.
I mean, he
with
beat the
field goals.
Lions. You remember that?
Come on.
You remember that?
Actually, yeah. What was that? 22-0?
Yeah.
Or 21-0, something like that.
Come on, Spenny.
I'm going to rock with the Colts in this one, boys.
You would.
It's a huge letdown spot after the massive win for the Browns. Momentum, it's coming back down to earth.
All right, that's
the
fair.
next game.
Give me
of
the Colts.
Yeah, I'll ride with you guys too.
Nick
Bro-
also locked the Ravens, if you guys didn't
That is
know.
true.
Yeah, so.
Hey, Jim Schwartz. He's a hell of a DC, I'll tell you that. Hell of a DC, Mr. Jim Schwartz. He really is.
Jim Short.
Yeah, that man is Jim Shorts, not Jim Schwartz. You will only refer to him as
come
Jim
on,
Shorts.
let's get to the next game after that one.
All right.
I love you, bro, but Jim Short. I did not get. Oh man.
Jeff, stop trying to make fetch happen, man.
Hey, like Jeff's trying to get something started again.
Yeah,
Guys, say Jim Shorts.
bro's gonna come in with a Jim Shorts shirt on Tuesday after his pay dirt shirt.
You have a good paid hurt on your head. No, but who's saying this? Okay, may the Schwartz be with you. All right,
Oh
let's.
my gosh.
That's better than Jim Shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done with that
That just
one.
threw me off.
All right,
That threw me off.
Bills, Patriots, Bills covering whatever the hell the spread is. That's fair.
Lock in, Booner.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
offense is inept from the Patriots. So Bills are winning that one
Bills,
big.
yeah.
Bailey Zappi gets the start, though. Look out.
Now, Bills. Josh Allen, too. They had a
Bailey's-
tough game last week. They're going to bounce back.
If Bailey Zappi gets the start,
Yeah, no, they're gonna bounce back. This is again. I saw this post on Twitter. I don't know who it was, but they're like, with Josh Allen, he either plays like the greatest quarterback of all time or a complete cousin. There's no in between. And I was like, yeah,
Like a complete
it makes
cousin.
sense. And he just had a cousin game, so now he's gonna
it's a
go
big
for
game.
400 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Win by 3 scores.
yeah, that's the thing with this game too. Like, I don't give a damn who it is. That offense for the Patriots and how Bailey Zapp, he has shown more, to be fair, but that offense is just bad, and they
It's
don't have
terrible.
the personnel either. I mean, your number one.
Defense has their best player out. Like,
Yeah.
Ugh,
It's a bad game.
yeah.
The
Last
best,
year for
the
Bill
best
Belichick.
receiver is Devontae Parker.
Dude, he's like one of the worst receivers at getting separation
Yes.
in like the league.
Yes.
Like, he
He's just
cannot.
big.
Yeah,
And he's just
literally.
been in the league for a while because he's big. I remember every year Devontae Parker is a guy that was on Miami. It's like, maybe I'll pick him up in fantasy. You know,
I had him with
maybe,
fun in the
maybe
on
he
my
can do
bench.
something, and bro gets like 6 points a week. Like,
Who else
Yeah,
was
he
with him
does.
in Miami? There was another dude that I always picked up. Oh, I can't remember. It was Devontae and some other dude, and the other dude, they would like go back and forth randomly.
I'm trying to
going
think
off.
of who it was.
I'm pretty sure I had both of them, and then each week I would put a different one in, and it was like opposite weeks they were going off. And I
Did
was
Mike
just,
Wallace, was he on the Dolphins at one point?
don't
I
think
don't
it
know, my
was
bad.
him.
Yeah,
Mike
my
Wallace
bad.
played for a lot of different teams. He could have been.
Man. And they got now the Miami Dolphins got another guy. Chase Claypool, huh?
Yeah, yeah, big Claypool guy.
Hey,
Huh?
big playmaker, Chase
Has he even
Claypool.
played yet?
What'd you say?
Has he played yet? Like, he's
I
been
haven't
there for
seen
like
it.
2
I
weeks.
haven't seen him on the field
No.
once.
The Bears
He's got to
got
be like
better
a
when he
goal.
left.
You put him in like goal line packages or something. Even maybe then, what do you? How do you use Chase Claypool? You got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
Just don't throw him the ball with under 10 seconds left and no timeouts. That's all I know. You don't do that.
He'll do the celebrate.
Yeah.
The first down instead of trying to get the ball snapped. But regardless, let's go to break. When we get back, we'll finish up these games, and then we'll get to our game predictions, and we'll close out the show here. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Don't forget, hit the like button on the stream. It does help us, helps the network, helps the algorithm of the show. So thank you for that. We'll see you guys right after the break.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, 2 of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Booner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Booner and Broder. Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions show. Let's go! Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
We're back. It's the Gym Shorts, Pater,
baby.
We're here.
The Lions, baby.
That's right, Ermanni. Ish right there. We're back. It's the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network. We're talking Pater. We're talking gym shorts.
What else do you need?
What else do you need? I mean, seriously.
Place you want to be.
Yeah, place you want to be, absolutely. All right, let's get to the rest of these games here. We just got done our quick 1-minute breakdown of the Patriots and Bills. Yeah, they're covering. Surprise. Moving on. Giants, Commanders. You said you like the Giants +3.
I do.
I like the Giants too.
I do.
You do too?
This is a
get-right game for the Giants?
This is like they are about to die right now. They're on their deathbed to go 1-6. They're like, we need to have some life this season.
Sam Howell's been sacked like 40 times already. I think Sexy Dexy gets a couple.
Yeah, I mean the other. Well, hold on.
These nicknames.
That's out of pocket.
Sexy Dexy.
Okay, see, now you.
That's his actual nickname.
No, hold on.
That is his actual nickname.
You call me out for Pater, gym shorts, and then you whip out.
He's referred to on broadcast by Sexy Dexy.
But
Maserati Marv.
Sexy Dexy is definitely better than gym shorts. I'll say that.
The man called him a grown man, Sexy Dexy.
Yeah.
And that slides. That's cool.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Okay.
I'm not looking at his shorts.
Oh my God.
This is getting out of control.
That's out of
step
pocket.
In the middle of this here.
This man called me out for gym shorts and just slid in Sexy Dexy. Pause. It just expected me not to notice that.
There's a battle going on here. If you guys
He's called that on air.
There's a Spencer Jeff battle going on.
You watch the Giants game and you will hear him referred to as Sexy Dexy. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, I'm not judging. Just like to shoot straight.
Joe Buck would
No,
say
like
that.
other people do, but like
I've
Joe
never
Buck
heard that either.
said,
Not gonna lie.
No way.
Seriously.
You're pay-dirting me right now.
Ryan Lentz says jackpot JMO. I don't know if that one gonna stick. Nah, jackpot JMO. Sounds like a leprechaun or something.
It's a play on his gambling action. I don't mind it, but you're better than that, Lentz.
Yeah, let's get better. Come on.
Yeah, better than Sexy Dexy. Like what? Why?
Because he's sexy.
Think he's attractive or what? What's going on with that? Okay.
He's a handsome man.
Yeah. Hey, you guys know what though? Giants might win this game. +3 is
Giants
a
are gonna
lot.
win
Giants might win this game.
I like the Commanders and the cover. I am not on this the Giants blow. And the Commanders are going to beat them by at least 3.
You're either going to have a really good day or a really bad day.
And you lock the Ravens.
They're only favored by 3. So, like, even if you think they're going to win, it'll be a close game.
It's going to be close.
I actually think this game, I think the Giants could get this one. I mean, they're 1-5, dude. They're desperate, and they're at home.
Look at
They got Saquon back. Daniel Jones, he stinks, but you know what? It is what it is.
Look at what they've played so far. Buffalo on the road, Miami on the road, San Fran on the road. Their only win is on the road versus the Cardinals. They've played 1 home game so far. They've had those 3 tough road games, and they've played 1 home game.
And they played the Bills tough last week.
They did, 14-9.
With some questionable clock management from Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah,
should have won that game.
That's true. I didn't even remember that.
This is going to be a Giants win.
Man checked out of a run play.
Yeah,
or checked into a run play
on the goal line with no timeouts. That's just If I was the coaching staff, I'd tell the doctors to puncture your lung too.
Come on, man.
I mean, they did, man. It was a hit job. The Chargers put a hit on Tyrod Taylor.
They really did.
They literally did. His own doctor stabbed him in the lung so Justin Herbert could start.
And they found their franchise quarterback down
Tyrod Taylor is he's the guy that's always there. He's always waiting. He's never bad. But, I mean, he's no Sean Hill.
No. No.
He's no gym shorts.
No. He's no gym shorts, but it was no Sexy Dexy.
He's no Sexy Dexy.
He's no Sexy Dexy.
No, not at all.
I can't believe that one's out of pocket. We just let him slide.
You guys haven't heard that before?
I've never.
Especially on a broadcast, Sexy Dexy.
I'm telling you, Google it right now. Dexter Lawrence, Sexy Dexy.
Dude, I would love to hear Joe Buck say Sexy Dexy.
I'm telling you, it happens, man.
Maserati Marv.
Hold on. His
I love these nicknames.
There it is.
To be fair, His Twitter and his Instagram is Sexy Dexy.
Oh, what up, though?
Okay, you know what? I can't. You know what?
Does he name himself? Like, who names his Sexy Booner?
Confident man names himself.
I was not familiar with their games, Benny. My bad.
I would like you guys to start calling me Sexy Boone.
No.
Okay, no one's calling you that. Now that's
what? I'm a confident man.
No, okay, I'm not going to. Why do we have to call you it?
Because I'm a confident man. I'm not sexy.
Yeah, he doesn't want anybody else but us to call him that.
Just you guys.
That's
all right.
That's getting weird.
Let's move on here. Okay, so we went through that game there. Commanders Giants. We got Falcons Bucks. Battle for the NFC South there. Wow, close division. You got the Saints that just lost in the division. Oh right, no, they won.
No,
yeah.
they lost.
That division.
They lost.
No, sorry. No, they didn't.
Oh,
no, excuse me. Yeah, they
Sad
did.
day for that guy.
Big L.
That was bad. Yeah, Foster Moreau dropped the touchdown catch.
Poor guy.
Oh.
Beat cancer too.
Okay, why do you gotta? Well,
but what? Don't
what
try
is
to, dude. I'm literally.
What do you do?
I just said I feel bad for him, and you try to come at. No, sit back. Shout out to Foster Moreau, man. He beat cancer, and it was a tough day. I felt genuinely bad. And they put out a documentary after from him, and I watched it. Yeah, I genuinely. When I say I felt bad, I actually mean that. Jeff, for you to come at me about me saying I feel bad, that's messed up.
Joey two times.
Apology.
Joey two times. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Joey two times says, "Who names themselves Juicy Jeff?" I did not name myself that.
He did not name himself that.
I've actually been trying to get away from that.
Why? Why?
Because it just sounds like
he's trying to be a Hollywood professional. Bro's gonna be on First Take.
No, well, Hollywood Juicy
Jeff, I've told you this before, man.
It gives me some weird vibes.
I've told you this before. Like when you're out there, when you make it, when you're gone, when you're on ESPN, just know. No, we got something in the pocket.
There's rumors.
Svenny said that actually multiple times.
We got something in the pocket that can pull you down. In case you forget the people who brought you there.
Dude, he is not. Yeah, Svenny's he's not lying, dude. He's been consistent with that.
I'm just saying.
He's been consistent.
There's rumors circulating. Dabber said Jeff is a big cancer fan.
No,
why'd you come at me?
That is fucked up.
Yeah,
dude, no, I'm not.
I just read the comment.
I was making
just bad taste, Booner.
that was bad, Booner. You have shame on you. No, I'm kidding.
You can't be sexy Booner after
No, you can't be sexy Booner.
I'll take away sexy Booner for that.
The reason why I brought it up is because
I would be a sexy Booner.
we were talking about his dropped touchdown catch. You're like, yeah, he had cancer. I'm like,
he did.
What does that
I watched
have to
the
do
documentary right after they dropped the pass.
I get it. I just don't know how that correlates with him dropping a touchdown catch. That's where I was confused. Am I the only one there?
No, it's because after he dropped it, the whole world was talking about.
I'm just gonna single shot
about him. For this. The whole world was talking about it, and they put a documentary out, and I watched it, and I felt bad. It's sad. It's a sad story.
It is.
Shout out to him for.
No, it's a good story.
Oh, it's a great story.
Well, shout out to him for fighting that battle, winning, and then going out there. Even though he dropped the pass, he had a touchdown week 5. Shout out, and he's gonna keep playing well. He just dropped one pass.
Let's get to the game though. Let's talk results, boys. All right, Bucks Falcons. Who's winning? Talk to me. Tampa Bay's -2.5.
I'm gonna go Tampa.
And they're at home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go Tampa. Yeah. The home team. I'll take the home team.
Yeah, give me the Bucks.
Give me the Bucks all day.
Bucks
all day. Shout out the Bucks for giving us their stadium last week. They can take it back this one and get the win.
Yeah, and the whole thing too with the Bucks, and people bring this up like maybe they're not a good team. No, the Lions just made them look that way.
Yes, they did.
That's the thing that people get misconstrued.
Baker
like the
is your boy. You're a big Baker guy.
I'm not.
Are you?
No, I am not.
He is. He's a big Baker guy.
No. What happened?
He was scared of Baker going into that matchup.
I was not. No, that's easy. Scared of Desmond Ridder.
He was. That is fair.
I'm not, because I even said, I'm like, Baker's going to come back down to earth this game. But you know why people think I love Baker's? Because I said the game would be close.
I heard you've been chilling with Maz.
No.
Oh, I forgot Maz is a Baker
Nobody
guy.
loves Baker more than Maz.
Yeah, Maz wanted that man in Detroit. That's Baker.
Maz wants everybody in Detroit.
I picked a 3-point game, and people were like, "You love Baker." I'm like, "What?"
No.
I don't know.
Statements said.
What? Okay.
Lucas isn't here, so I can't get a word for a word. But
you don't have the evidence.
I don't have the evidence.
You'll revisit that later.
Yeah, I'll pull the receipts.
Okay.
Just add them to the pile.
Okay. All right. Steelers Rams. Rams -3. Yeah, give me the Rams.
Give me the Rams too.
Yeah, this is the point. The up-down theory I tell you about, Booner.
Yeah, but it's actually the Steelers' defense is good.
Give me the Steelers.
I'm going to go Rams, but the Steelers' defense scares me.
The weakest part of the Rams is their offensive line. The strongest part of the Steelers is their pass rush. Highsmith, T.J. Watt, they're going to go crazy. I bet T.J. Watt sacked Stafford 2.5 times.
I like that.
He's going to be on his ass a lot. No Kyron Williams. Joey Porter Jr. It has looked good past couple games. Put him on Cooper Kupp. It's going to be a long.
Cooper Kupp's going to have Cooper Kupp numbers.
It's going to be. He can't have Cooper Kupp numbers if Stafford's sitting on his ass.
No, he's going to. No matter what, he's going to have Cooper Kupp.
Well, that's
numbers.
just your bet.
No, he will. He'll have 100.
I like the Rams in this one.
Thank you, Nick.
Give me Steelers -7.
Okay, put it in then.
Wow.
I wonder what that is.
Steelers -7. Okay.
I think the Steelers win, man. I think Stafford gets sacked 4 or 5 times.
This is like
more.
a TJ Watt Defensive Player of the Year statement game right here. Like
Actually,
3 sacks, a forced fumble.
Oh, I should have said this earlier.
What?
Aiden Hutchinson, Defensive Player of the Year statement game today. Aiden Hutchinson, 2 sacks today.
2.
2 sacks.
Any turnovers?
He have a couple pass deflections. I said earlier this week.
Are you gonna Booner stamp that?
I'm gonna Booner stamp 2 sacks today.
All right.
Okay.
I said it earlier this week, so I'm gonna follow. I just forgot to say it earlier when we talked about the defense. Aiden Hutchinson 2 sacks.
Crazy, the guy in the Hutch hat didn't even say anything about it either.
He just said okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two sacks. I wish I could bet on 2 sacks. That would be sick.
Yeah, you know what? But I still have TJ Watt as the Defensive Player of the Year. I said that before the season, and
Same.
I think to Spenny's point, this could be a game where he just
he's already
nuts
got
on the
like
table,
9
3
sacks,
sacks.
8 sacks.
Dude, he's the
Yeah.
best defensive player in the NFL.
What'd you say, Spenny?
The best.
He's up there.
He's better
Yeah.
than Micah Parsons. He's the
I
best.
think he's better than Micah Parsons.
I think Myles Garrett's the best.
No.
Oh, Myles
Garrett's
Garrett,
a dog, but TJ Watt is just like he does.
He's just a lunch pail guy.
He does everything.
Don't
Real hard
even go
worker.
there.
Don't
even go
dude,
there.
I'm in the middle of like a little beef
motor.
going on here. I don't know what's happening.
He's got
Great
TJ
motor.
Watt's got a great motor. Yeah, good locker room presence.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody you just bring home to mom. You can't tell what it is about him, but he's got something.
I don't know what's happening. Is there something I'm missing out here between you two?
No.
He's a real locker room guy.
Yeah, real lot. Yeah.
Real
Myles
gym
Garrett.
rat. Real gym rat.
You know, Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett. I
He's
don't know.
just,
Yeah, man.
attitude problems.
Attitude, yeah. Just a
What's
bad
happening?
egg. Just a bad egg.
That's for these analysts, bro. Spenny's just doing a impression of what people
That's what you
saying.
do when it's a white guy.
Yeah, they
Locker
just
room
kiss.
guy.
So you know, I don't
Type of
real
guy
hard
you want
worker,
your
hustle player.
Yeah.
football.
High motor.
High motor.
It's
Gym
like-
rat.
Remember when Aiden came out? It was like he's not, like athletic, but he's high motor. Even though the guy's like shredded.
He's
beyond-
surprisingly
okay.
athletic. Yeah,
I see
he's
what you guys are
surprisingly
saying.
athletic.
like just because Aiden's, Aiden, they're like,
Broder, are you talking about TJ White?
DJ.
Okay, I get what's happening here.
Hey,
I'm
Bert.
glad I didn't get that. That means
But Myles Garrett, he's focused somewhere else. Seems like his head's not in it. It's-
Like DNC says, sneaky athletic.
yeah, sneaky athletic.
Sneaky.
TJ Watt, sneaky athletic for sure. Yeah. Real lunch pail guy.
Lunch pail guy.
Yeah.
Joey 2 times says he's a cerebral player.
Yeah, cerebral player. Yeah, plays the game the right way.
Yeah, I
Plays
hate
the game
that.
the right way.
I hate when people say that.
plays
dude.
the game the right way.
Yeah,
That's one of
does
my
that mean?
least favorite sayings. He plays the game the right way.
yeah.
It's football, man. Like, what are you
That's
talking
what I'm
about?
saying. It is football. If I see a good player, he's a
Yeah.
good player. I don't care. I don't
Plays
care
the
about
game
anything.
the
Come
right
on.
way.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
What are we doing? Here?
Broder says,
Technically sound. Yeah, that's a good
Technically
one
sound.
too, brother. Yeah.
oh god, man. No, this is fun. Yeah, that's hey, people get it. That's what people be doing. All right, let's move on. Seahawks and Cardinals, skip over that one. I don't need to. The Cardinals, even though they're sneaky, speaking of sneaky, Cardinals with Jonathan Gannon, pew 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 shots.
Pew, pew.
They've been playing hard for their coach.
Fireworks.
But
about
still, they're
Josh
losing this
Dobbs,
football
man?
game.
Shout out to Josh Dobbs because that man, he's been trying to stay in the league a while.
Think
and
he's gonna get paid off of this?
I don't think he's going to get paid. Paid.
not
He's not going to get like paid her.
Super-
But
He's gonna cash in.
Not
this
paid her.
offseason.
not paid her, but he's gonna.
Paid her.
I think what he'll
Catch
do
a
is he'll
couple-year
cash.
deal somewhere.
Yeah, for a backup.
Yeah, like a Jacoby Brissett deal,
Yes.
something like that. Yeah.
Because he's a solid. He's going to actually be a solid. He's a solid
Solid
backup.
$6 million a year, something like that.
Yeah, you know what? The Cardinals should just lock him in behind Kyler.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Oh,
we're
don't
being-
hear Lucas. That's Clayton Tune. Don't say that.
Clayton- shout
Clayton
out
Tune's
Clayton
career
Tune.
is over.
Apparently,
already.
Clayton Tune's him, but he
Lucas,
can't start over Josh
Ballmer
Dobbs.
or Lucas. Clayton Tune.
That
should
was
be
like
starting.
his guy in the draft.
Oh yeah.
And he can't even
Clayton
start
Tune was
over
better
Josh.
than
Clayton Tune's a
C.J.
real
Stroud.
deal. Oh yeah, that.
That was absurd.
That was a
that
real
was
statement.
absurd.
And we already got him on the stand for that
Yeah,
one.
he got his comeuppance.
That one was out of pocket. All right.
Hey, Flogo Guy 25 said, who's Booner staking his reputation on this week? A little of both. Sam Laporta, yards and catches, reputation game for me, and also Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown, reputation game.
Okay.
Joey says he's got that dog in him. That's
got
one of
that
the
dog
things
in
they
him,
say.
yeah.
That's what Lucas says about a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Like Stroud, he's like, he doesn't have that dog in him.
Yeah.
Well, he says it about a lot of
It's
guys
real hard
I've
to-
never heard
It's
of.
hard to judge that. How do you judge
How
how
do
much
you
dog a man
measure
has?
dog?
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
Either you got it or you don't.
I know how to measure dog.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah. I got it in my eye. I could just tell.
Yeah. You got that.
Spenny, 7 out of 10. Dog.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Should be higher. What about Nick?
Nick, 8.3 out of 10.
Oh,
dog.
get out of here. Scale's broken.
Yeah, I was
He's got
gonna
more
say, let's
dog
go,
than me.
Booner.
This is
I'll
Booner.
take the 8.3.
Okay, no, 8.3 all around the room right now. Everyone. 8.3.
Well, that's just,
Yeah, so you don't hit the
can't
same
do
because
that
we're all the
too,
same amount of
yeah.
dogs. Yeah.
If you guys need a dog scale, let me know. I'll put your dog scale in the chat.
I think Spenny has the highest dog in this room.
I appreciate
What,
it.
by what?
because
Now you're just sucking up to him.
No.
Why don't we just hop off a little bit?
No, I'm just stating.
You
I'm just
watch
stating.
your pay dirt mouth over there.
I'm just stating
Look,
a
he's
fact.
going at you.
It's
He's not going at me. I just told him.
trying to use it.
We
Yeah.
would agree. He's
He
probably
taught
got the
me a
most
new
dog
word.
in here.
No, I do. 9.9.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I got 10.2.
All right.
It's on a 10.
We can settle this with an Oklahoma drill.
I got dog.
You don't need to have
that's so much.
Dog doesn't talk about Oklahoma drill. That's strength. We're talking about dog.
All right. Uncle Snoop says Jeff a Pomeranian. Oh God. Okay.
Come on.
No,
That's
Jeff's a
tough.
solid
Boo.
Chihuahua.
like a Doberman pincher, like like a Doberman.
Kind of like not the most. You're not intimidated the most by him, but they still got that dog.
Lean missile, like
A lean
You got some
missile,
dog in you.
meat missile.
yeah. I had Doberman growing up. They're
You know
good
what time
dogs.
it is.
They're smart too. They know
Neil
words
ruled
like
dog
Vader.
rating. What about Neil?
Neil,
He-
Neil's got some dog.
I'll
in
give
him.
him 9.3.
I'd say he's a pit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neil's got some dog.
I like that.
Maybe a German Shepherd, intelligent,
I
but
feel
also
like a schnauzer,
come
some kind
after
of
you.
schnauzer. He's got to be something fancy.
yeah, a
'Cause he's
schnauzer.
Neil.
What are those dogs with
Like
like
a
the ears
golden
that are like
doodle.
up, like those dogs?
That's a
though?
Doberman.
Yeah, he's a Doberman.
Okay.
No, Jeff's a Doberman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to be better than a Doberman.
Neil's got to be something fancy.
Yeah.
Something you got to order like from a breeder.
Ooh.
Like
Well,
Neil's not just a average, kennel dog.
That's fair.
I want to see some people put in it.
Jeff
is like a frisky Jack Russell.
Why you gotta add frisky in
I
there,
had a
dude?
couple Jack
Boxer's a
Russells
good
growing
one.
up. Though some Jack Russells, they'll like.
Dabber said boxer. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Isaac said
I feel like
flannel is
Booner's
a pug.
boxer, or Booner's like an American bulldog.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Don Beat
I
says.
It's like,
that one.
those are the ones that when you're like you're just breathing. It's like
Yeah.
Look at this
Yeah.
one. Don Beat says, "Who TF said a golden doodle?"
I said a golden doodle. Hey, bro, I got a golden doodle.
Oh, Chico.
I love golden
Shut
doodles.
up.
Chico. Neil's a Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard? No.
Yeah.
Saint Bernards are dogs.
Maybe 2014 Neil was a Saint Bernard.
There you go. All right, let's get to the last couple games here, and then we'll go to break.
Football.
Quickly, we'll do a.
We got a dog.
We'll
You got dogs, though.
We're talking about like
Yeah.
you're a dog. We got
Dog.
all these different dogs.
All right, let's.
What is easy?
let's
What
quick-
dog is easy? We got to do this real fast.
Okay, and then we'll go to break, and then we'll talk about these games.
He's just like a French bulldog.
Yeah,
or
he's-
something. I don't know.
That's a good one, man. That's a good question.
French bulldog, I don't actually
I
hate.
feel like easy's like a rot.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
rot.
rot's a good
I was
one.
gonna say rot.
But not like a straight rot. Like he's like
Not
a
an
rot
aggressive
mixed
or-
with a smaller dog. You know what I
Like,
mean? Like,
yeah, like he got that. He's got that.
You got that dog.
Yeah,
like,
that
he's
ferocious.
like half rot, half wiener dog.
Oh, that's
wow.
dude.
That's
That's a
Dude, I
funny
saw
one.
a pit bull wiener dog when I was in LA.
That's a
Shit
real
was
thing?
Crazy, yeah. Just big old fucking head and
And there's a
wiener
lot
dog
of
body.
easies in here as a Chihuahua.
Chihuahua? No, he's not a Chihuahua.
That's okay. That's a little aggressive.
Nah.
I don't know about Chihuahua.
Yeah, he's not a Chihuahua.
I'm just reading the chat.
D-Mac is the rot.
D-Mac's the rot, yeah.
Easy's the pit.
I feel like D-Mac's the pit.
Yeah, if we're doing that,
I feel like D-Mac's
he's a
the
pit.
D-Mac's the one that when he gets a hold of you, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like calling you an F and giraffe ball sniffer. Like
Yeah.
he's that kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he'll call you out.
That shit was so funny.
Yeah. MC Reek says, first time tuning into the pregame show. This is a fun watch. Nice job across the board, fellas. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
All right,
We're
let's
talking
Thank
about
you.
dogs.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
talking about dogs.
What am I?
Let's-
You guys didn't tell me what I am.
yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm not that great with dogs. You guys have probably said every dog name that I know. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me either, to be honest with
I
you.
kind of want to be the Saint Bernard.
I'll take.
Yeah, we'll give you the St. Bernard.
Yeah.
I'll take a lab.
You are, dude.
lab?
Yeah,
Dude,
I'll
you're
take a
Saint
lab.
Bernard.
I feel like you're a lab.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was
you
saying.
just- yeah.
What was
Yeah.
that again?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm
think it-
curious with Booner.
Bulldog,
American
bulldog.
Bulldog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can't breathe.
Chat,
All right.
Chat, tell me what dog I am.
Yeah, chat. Comment what dog Spenny is. We'll go to break. We get back. We'll finish up some of these
Spenny's
games.
a German
and then we'll get
Shepherd.
to our predictions.
that.
You're tuning into the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot-off-the-press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel.
The people are chiming in.
I see a lot of St. Bernards.
You got a lot of, I see that.
Captain Bell's like Scunny as Garfield. I do fuck with lasagna. No.
Yeah, that is true. Eric Burrows says flannel is a bottom feeder catfish. That's just like oddly specific.
No, flannel's got to be something snooty. Like a poodle.
No, flannel's like
Yeah.
a Dalmatian.
I kind of like the poodle.
Poodle's more his
Because it just looks like when you think of a poodle,
Yeah.
I don't know why, it just makes sense.
Nice, like little shave, like perfect, like upkeep.
Yeah.
Gentry's a beagle.
A beagle.
Gentry's
Yeah,
a
that's a good
beagle.
one.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah,
a really good one.
Gentry's a beagle.
That might be the best one.
Beagle, man. Flannel gives me wiener dog vibes. Just hideous. Oh my God, John Beats.
Come on,
Okay.
man.
John Parker.
Oh my God, flannel.
Yeah, John Parker Flannel has zero dog in him. He's got some dog in him. He throws out some middle fingers. He's got some dog
I'm
in
getting
him.
a lot of St. Bernards, and I'm cool with it.
You'll take the
Bernard's a
St.
cool
Bernard?
dog, Yeah.
Yeah.
Beethoven.
Yeah,
Fucking full franchise of movies.
Oh no, yeah, dude.
Beethoven and
St.
Air
Bernards
Bud
are
are the
sick.
two most tested dogs in the movie game.
Well, that's fair. All right, let's clean up. We got 3 games left. And these are actually interesting games.
All right, let's
Fair,
hit it.
better than the ones we've talked about. Packers, Broncos. Ugh. All right, it's probably the worst of the 3 we're going to discuss. But could the Packers? Are they going to beat the Broncos? The Broncos are bad, and right now the Green Bay's favored by 1 on the road. So the Broncos are an underdog at home.
Yeah.
What do you think, Boone? What do you think?
I can't remember what I picked on our show on Friday night. Do you remember that? I don't remember. I don't want to switch it up here.
I think you picked Denver.
I think I picked Denver as well. I think I was the only one that picked Denver. I think the Denver
underdogs at home.
Yeah, dude. Eventually they have to. Like, we keep saying this. I know they're kind
Against
of.
the Packers?
Yeah. I'm not a Packers fan.
We know where Spenny's going.
I'm going Denver though. I think they find a
Packers,
win.
dude. Denver's trash. Their defense is trash. Russell
You're
Wilson's
trash.
cooked. Sean Payton didn't even win a Super Bowl in my book. Like,
Oh my
they're
gosh!
cooked. Sean Payton looks dog shit. He's gonna lose more games than Nathaniel Hackett after he was talking mad shit about him.
Broncos
Denver's
country.
cooked.
Yeah, and I
That's
don't want
right.
to. I'm tough because I don't want to like jump off the Sean Payton
Come on,
is a
Jeff.
good coach bandwagon.
Hit it right now.
I'm
Come on.
gonna ride with the Broncos here.
Thank you.
No
Let's go.
pun intended. I'm not doing the Broncos country.
Let's ride.
I'm
You
not
did
doing
say
it.
it.
I'm not
Ride
doing
those
it.
country.
Let's ride.
But I Jordan Love, he's interesting, and they're on the road. But Spenny's right. Like if they lose, am I gonna be shocked? No. Like this Broncos team is a mess, and Russell Wilson's a mess.
Coming
But
off a
just
bye.
underdog at home, I'm gonna take the Broncos. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take them by 3. I think if they win, it'll be just a nasty game. It'll be gross.
Give me the pack.
You going with the Packers?
Going with the Packers,
Broncos,
yeah.
Broncos.
Yeah, I'm
All
going
right.
with the Packers.
Yeah, actually, I don't care. I'll say it. I picked the Broncos to win 10 games this year.
I hate Russell Wilson.
Oh man, Jeff,
so that
that's
was
a
that
tough
was an L
one.
take. I'll bring it up. Hey,
I'm a big future guy. Like, a big future guy. So, like...
Future bets or future the
Future
rapper?
the rapper.
Oh, me too.
So,
Yeah, I
like,
love
that
Future.
knocks some points off of Russell Wilson for being a cuck anyways.
Yeah.
And he's just like, dude, that fucking Subway commercial where he's like, you ever do anything dangerous? And he's eating a Subway sandwich.
Have you ever had the dangerous sub?
No.
Fire.
And I never will.
No, dude, it was good.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
do
think it's a thing anymore, but it was good.
yeah, I can't believe I picked the Broncos
Sensation.
to win 10 games. That take is aging.
Sensational.
That is a tough take.
That's a tough take, but
Yeah.
hey, I'll put it on the table.
Sorry,
Russell
last year I had the Chiefs not making the playoffs and they won the Super Bowl.
That's a tough take.
Tough,
He's
dude.
not making the playoffs?
I thought it was like I
Playoffs?
thought the Chargers. I thought like everyone.
Yeah,
in that
not making
division,
the playoffs is a tough
dude.
one.
I thought everyone in that division was about to go off. I
Okay.
was like, this was like 2 years ago, basically
That's
for me
fair.
now.
I
That's
think
fair.
the Chiefs
That's
win in the
terrible.
first round this year.
Well, hold on. Speaking of the Chiefs, they take on the Chargers at home.
Yeah, it's a win. Chargers suck. Brandon Staley's a joke.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
no.
Brandon Staley. That's,
Chargers win this game. This is the Chargers are this is another desperate team. They need to be. They're 2-3. They can't go 2-4. They're gonna go out there and win this game.
No.
They
Hard
will.
pass.
You guys giving me this look now? At 7:00 when the Monday or Sunday night football game starts, you're gonna be texting me and be like, "All right, Booner, maybe you know
I mean,
something."
it's that would be a game the Chargers would win. As long as Brandon Staley's
I agree. Brandon Staley's been trash, but they need a win. Like,
as long as Brandon Staley's
desperately.
eating a bag of gumdrops in the corner and not doing anything.
Yeah,
What an
Brandon
analogy.
Staley's job is just to keep that seat warm for Ben Johnson this next
Ben
offseason.
Johnson's not going there.
No.
It's Kellen Moore.
Moore's team.
Ben Johnson's going to end up in Chicago.
Oh my God.
No, he's not.
Yes, he will.
He's going to go to Dallas.
Or Dallas. Like, he's not going to go to the. I've switched on
He's
the
not
Chargers.
going to the Chargers.
I've
You're
switched
right.
on it, Jeff.
Kellen Moore's getting that job. He's going to go to Dallas.
That's why they brought him in.
Yeah.
Lucas has
Mike
been saying, I
McCarthy-
believe it's real.
That's
Mike
actually,
McCarthy
you know what?
sucks.
I don't hate that.
That's
I can see Kellen Moore's due for a head coaching job.
Dude, Lucas said it.
Or-
That's the reason they brought him in. They knew what they were doing.
What if the Bills move on from Sean McDermott?
That's one too. If Dallas and Bills aren't open, Ben Johnson's going to end up interviewing for Chicago.
Can he just
and-
go to
and
the
he might
AFC
have-
though? That's all.
I would love for
I don't
him
think you would
to.
want to go to Chicago.
Worst case,
Yeah,
but
Chicago-
if you can get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr., he's going to be like, I will take that job.
But then your GM would draft Drake May instead of Caleb Williams. 'cause you're the Bears.
I'm sure if they fire what's his name, I'm sure that he's going to say, I want my guys.
Oh, Eberflus is gone for sure.
I bet you Ben Johnson will say, I want my guys. I'm telling you, that's worst case scenario. It's a bad situation.
I don't think
but
if Ben's going to Chicago, that place is. I mean, you're going to a dump.
You are, but like
A dump.
If you're getting Caleb Williams and Marvin
And
Harrison
when
Jr.,
you're-
no
when
matter
you're-
where you're
I know,
going,
but
you have
when you're
a good
that
future.
good of an OC, you get to pick where you want to go.
I agree, but if Dallas doesn't open up,
He's
if
going
Bills
to
don't
Dallas.
open
If
up,
I'm Ben, I'd come back. Come back for another year. Just keep coming back until you
That's
get the
fair.
job you want.
I hope-
He's Ben freaking
But at
Johnson.
Dallas, you can get your own guy too, because Dak's on the way out.
Yeah.
Like, he's in a contract.
yeah,
year,
but
right?
then you can't draft. Like you have to trade up. It just.
mean-
my thought was when we did this topic earlier this week. My question was, fellas, is there a way Ben Johnson returns to Detroit next year?
No.
And my thought was Kellen Moore gets the Chargers job.
Yep.
And maybe he doesn't go to Chicago. He doesn't like that. Not enough because last year there was a ton of job openings. There's not going to be as many this year, correct?
There'll be 4 or 5.
There's going to be 4 or 5, but
there's
last year there was
always 4 or
7 or 8.
Yeah, there's going to be about half.
There's
that
gonna
this year.
there's gonna be a couple. Is there a way? Because there's no way that Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson, if there's only 4 openings, they're both not going to go out and get 2 of the 4 jobs. Someone's going to end up
I
staying.
mean,
It could happen, but I'm
happened to
just.
the Eagles last year.
The segment we did was let's try and think of some positive ways that Ben Johnson stays, and I ended up on at the end of the segment. I was like, worst case scenario, Chicago
Ben
opens up
Johnson-
and he goes, and they get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr.
I don't want to battle Ben for the next.
Ben
No,
Johnson burned
I
my
don't.
crops, so no NFL team should hire him.
You know what? I agree with
He
that.
burned my crops.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was bad.
Yeah, I don't trust Ben.
Slaughtered my cattle.
Oh
Yep.
wow,
Slaughtered
Jeez,
him.
Yeah.
Spit on all your.
Yeah.
man. On what? Spit on what?
I
on
don't know.
something.
He's
Yeah.
just Ben's a bear. He's just
right.
a terrible human
He's
being.
right.
He
That's
spit
right.
on my food.
He spit on something.
No, not. Hold on.
No, I'm with you. You shouldn't
No,
hire Ben
God,
Johnson. He
please,
burned my
no,
crops.
no.
Yeah.
Just pay the man. Pay him head coaching money to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
that-
say he mentored Kai Jones too.
Yeah.
what I heard.
Don't do that.
I heard he's a close
Don't
personal
do that.
mentor to Kai Jones. So
Yeah, no. Well, Ben Johnson hopefully will be back next year. I really hope so, man.
me too.
He's the best OC in the league. It's just a matter of time, and he gets to
is.
pick where he wants to go.
Sad day, man.
It's not like some of
When
these
that
other
happens.
OCs where you just want a job. I mean, he can go essentially wherever he wants to
One
go.
of the best days of my life this last year was when I think I was driving home and I got the alert. I was on social and I got the alert that Ben Johnson was staying
Yeah.
in Detroit, and I was on like 75. And I was going like 80, got off the exit and went to a gas station and made the like I was like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
that
this
shit
is the
was
best
hype.
day. I was so happy to pull off the highway there.
Wow.
Sorry.
Second, no, I'm kidding.
That happened to me as well with D-Mont. I was driving home and I had to pull off on the highway because D-Mont signed out of nowhere.
the Chauncey Gardner-Johnson thing.
That one was
It was
crazy
a great
too.
day for me. I was
That was a great day.
I had my hands full at the time. I'll say that. And when I unburdened my hands, I went and saw my phone. And I had a bunch of missed calls from Easy. I called him back. He's like, hey, this time Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I was drinking a Gatorade. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Pro.
Gotta do what you gotta do
That was a
anytime,
great day.
anywhere.
Great day.
You know,
I
these
don't
things
know.
happen.
I didn't get anything you said besides CJ.
That makes sense.
We'll talk after the show.
Last game though. So who are we picking to win? I'm going Chiefs. To beat
going
the
Chargers.
Okay, so Chiefs, Chargers.
I'm going
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yeah.
Chiefs. Okay.
be
Last
on an
game.
island.
Last game we're going through. Dolphins, Eagles. I think this could be the best game.
Give me the
Or
Eagles.
will be the best game the entire weekend. Winner though's tough. Philly's -3 at home. They're in Philly. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. It says 62. Because the weather thing matters. If it's like raining out, I'm
Yeah.
going with Philly. But if it's like beautiful out,
I'm going to go Dolphins.
I think Dolphins could freaking.
Give me Philly. Give me Philly at home. Angry off the loss. Coming back. Defensive line's going to show up.
No, this is a fraud.
Is Jalen Ramsey? He's not off IR.
I believe that this is a kind of not like a fraud.
Like they're not going to make the playoffs.
No, like they don't make the playoffs. But I'm just saying, like they're going to lose in the playoffs. This isn't last year's Super Bowl Phillies team, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think this is a different defense. I think the Dolphins, they put points up. They put a lot of points up. I think they're going to have trouble with this offense.
And look at the last 4 wins by Miami. I'm not trying to, Miami's a good football team, but they beat the Panthers, the Giants, the Broncos, and the Patriots.
Star-studded cast.
Only good team they played, they lost to by 30.
I'm just saying.
28.
I'm just saying. So I'm going to go with Philly too at home. I'll take Philly.
I'll go Dolphins. I'll go opposite.
What about you,
again.
Nick?
Fins up. Give me the Dolphins. They got
up.
an elite offense. I think they show it on the road. Big statement game for the Dolphins to prove why they're one of the top 2 teams in the NFL.
All right, there you go. Let's go to break. When we come back, we'll give our score predictions and we'll close out the show here. Again, before you guys leave, please hit the like button on the stream. We're at 100, almost 140, so I know we can get a lot more. You're listening to the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network. We'll see you in a second.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot-off-the-press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel.
You know what time it is? It's the Detroit Lions pregame show here on the Woodward Sports Network.
It's that time,
we got
baby.
the crew. We got the crew with us. BMG, Lucas Klotz out filling in. We got Spenny and Nick. The boys are helping us out, man. They've been crushing it. We've been having a blast. So appreciate you guys for doing that. We're going to give our score predictions. I'll start with you, Booner. What's going on? Who's winning the football game and how's it being done?
Yeah, well, I'm just going to be really simple here, fellas. The Detroit Lions are winning this football game today. There's no question to it. They're winning this game 24-23. It's going to be a 1-point game. It's going to be a very, very close game. But the Detroit Lions, you know what I could see happening, really? I could see it being 23-17 and the Detroit Lions going and scoring a touchdown to win the game. That's what I could see happening.
I like it.
And again, Sam Laporta, I think he has a big game, over 42.5 receptions, over 4.5 catches. Jahmyr Gibbs gets in the end zone plus 110. And as well as Aiden Hutchinson, I said it, I think he gets 2 sacks today. And as a team, the Detroit Lions sacked Lamar Jackson 5 times, plus 550. But a 24-23 Detroit Lions win today. I've been really close with my score predictions the last 3 weeks, so I have a feeling with this one.
Yeah, I'm changing my score a little bit, but it's still Lions win. And that one I've been struggling with because I've been looking at the schedule, and the Lions are not going to go 16-1. And I think the Ravens are the team that it's a tough one.
Are you doing it?
No, I'm not. I thought about it, but I'm going to stick with the Lions. I think this they can get this one down on the road. I do. I'm going to go 24-21 Lions. Potentially a game-winning field goal. We'll see how that trends. Maybe Riley Patterson to win it. Who knows? But I think they win by a field goal. This game's close. Like, this game, to me, and I know people say, well, it's the Ravens. And like you said, they'll get after Lamar. Man, this to me, Spenny's like a pick'em.
It's a pick'em. It's going to be close. This is going to be a close game. It's going to be fun to watch. I got the Lions 27-24.
Okay.
Give me a Josh Reynolds touchdown in the last 5 minutes to seal the game. Lions 27-24. Take care of business. It's going to be a tough game. Going to be a good game. It's going to be a nail-biter.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Nick?
It's a sad day when you have to pick against your own team.
Take the jersey
Ravens 23, Lions 20. I want the Lions to win, obviously, but I can't pick the Lions to go 17-0, and this is the toughest game on their schedule. It's in Baltimore, where Lamar Jackson and these Ravens are 15-1 as against the NFC when Lamar Jackson is a starter. That's a tough stat to beat.
Ooh, this man.
15-1 versus the NFC. Lamar Jackson is. I love the Lions. I don't love them in this spot here at the Ravens.
Sound drop now.
He does his own sound drop.
Yeah,
wait, I got some in here.
Someone dropped.
Yeah, it's a tough game. Hopefully I'm
Put
wrong.
my
but
clock into
big
your...
big Jared Goff statement game if he wins this one on the road. So go Lions, but I'm picking the Ravens 23-20.
This comment, and by the way, I appreciate everybody in the chat. And I got love for this person, but this is where you lose me. Elway, y'all got that losing energy. We will win by a big margin. And this is what I'm talking about with the whole Baker stuff.
What?
Hold on. And this is what I was talking about.
Picked them to win.
This is what I was talking about with the whole Baker stuff. If you pick a close game, you love the other team. Like, guys, Ravens are a good football team, man.
Very good football team.
Like, just because you're picking a close game does not mean you don't think the Lions are a good football team.
Time out. This is the NFL. We're not talking college football here. This is the
we're
NFL.
we're not talking about Michigan beating up on tomato cans. Like, we're talking about like the NFL.
Almost every single NFL game is a one-possession game. There's a reason that the spreads are all under 7.
Yeah.
They're all one-possession games. You only see a couple double-digit favorites ever in the NFL in a season. We're talking about we're playing in the NFL here. These are close football games.
Yeah.
That's the reason why the Vikings had so many one-possession games last year that they won, because every game is a one-possession game almost when you're a good football team in the NFL. That's just a fact.
And the Vikings are just frauds.
Well, they are. Yeah, we all knew that. But that's just a fact. It's like we're not going to be like, oh, Detroit Lions 58, the Ravens 13. Like, that's unrealistic. Not going to happen.
Yeah, because then you got to come Monday morning,
Hell yeah, you
do your
do.
show.
Oh, I told them they're going to win by 30.
JB,
and they won
clip
by
that.
1.
Okay.
And you gotta come
JB,
Monday
man, he's
morning.
quick.
He
Pause.
is quick.
Another one, but he's quick to clip me, man.
He is.
I'm getting roasted in the chat right now about picking the Ravens. But let's be honest here, boys. The Lions are not favored in this game. Like, this is not blasphemy to pick the
my
Ravens.
claw
to win
Damn
this
you,
game.
Nick.
into your
Hater.
mouth.
The Ravens are -3.
Guy's got a Lions jersey, and everyone's calling him a hater.
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
just because you didn't
Lions
pick a
jersey
win.
picking the Ravens.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
Nick,
man
pick the Lions in a
That
blowout.
was his lock of the week, too.
Yeah.
I would love to wear
Lock
the
of the week?
hot
That was his
dog.
lock of the week. Was
Block
the
of the
Ravens.
week, Nick?
I would love to wear the hot dog suit on Monday for heavyweights because I am filling in. So
That man
There you go.
went all the way to Tampa to cheer on the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
And he's going to come
Yeah,
in
how
here
was-
now.
how was that?
And he's going to cheer on the Ravens.
Bro's
Tampa
never
was
even seen
electric.
The Wire.
That's dope.
Tampa was super cool. The fans were great, and the Sea of Blue. I mean, the tailgates were great too. Everyone was just riding a high, and it went all the way till after the game when we obviously taking over the stadium, walking out.
I think what do you think the show-up's going to be in Baltimore? I think there'll be a lot of Lions
I think
fans
there
out
will
there.
be. I was looking at the tickets the other day.
It's a random kind of place. Like,
I don't
most
think
people
it's going to be as
travel.
much as Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa's like a lot of Michiganders are already over
Spenny.
there.
We've said that for every away game.
I
think
mean,
it's gonna be a
we
shit
said
show
that
out.
for Tampa and Green Bay. Which
Yeah, 'cause it's
there's a
within
lot of Michigan
Kansas City?
people. That's
No
fair.
one thought Kansas
Well,
City.
that was the opening.
Yeah, but
opening game.
no, you would have never thought there was going to be blue in Kansas City.
But Baltimore, I don't know if they'll give them up, man.
I was already on StubHub the other day on our
true.
show, and there was a lot of tickets available.
Damn.
So if Lions fans wanted to go, they could have gone, and I think they did.
There you go. All right, appreciate you guys. Jeff Iafrate, we got Booner with us as always on the away games, and then Nick and Spenny. Appreciate you guys for filling in. BMG, Lucas are out handling business today. Again, appreciate you guys. Before you leave, hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're 500 subs away from 54,000.
Hell yeah.
So, we're climbing. We're trying
Jameer
to get
Gibbs
there.
pay dirt.
Yep, Jameer Gibbs gets pay dirt
Pay
today.
dirt.
You heard it from the man who never
Jim
loses. Jim Shorts, pay dirt. You know how it goes.
Sexy Dexy.
Yep, sexy Dexy.
Maserati Marv.
Maserati Marv. We got the watch party. What time does that start today?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. It'll be
Right when
live
the game starts.
until
Right when
the end of the
the
game,
game starts.
and then we got the
We'll
post game
all be
stream at Hamlin Pub. So there'll be more programming today. Until tomorrow, we'll see you guys for the rest of the programming. At least from me. Deuces. Appreciate you.
Lions, baby.
Lions, baby.